fill these all away?
Yeah.
We're live.
Okay.
Oh.
Hi,
We
everybody.
know her.
Good afternoon.
Not like all the way, but like most of the way.
They don't
All the way. Oh, I thought you know all the way
Well,
left.
this would turn out really well if I had a bread pan, but I don't.
This is exactly how I thought it would be.
Hey guys, welcome to the pod.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
Craig, get over here.
David, I think this will be a good fit.
You can have it.
I will borrow it only.
Okay. If you lose it to a gang member, now I'll be very upset.
That's why I'm taking your shipper back.
Ah.
It looks like it only cost $5. So if I will lose it, I will give you $5.
You're lucky we're friends.
It's a very neutral color. I don't see any particular gang in that color. Good for you. You picked the right one.
Somebody comes here. Hey, wait a minute.
Well, yeah, but
What
which
you
gang?
saying?
That's the thing.
No.
Which gang is black?
Most of them.
I
But no, I genuinely don't know. Honestly, I think it's one of the the Latin gangs. that
Oh, I
has
think
the
I think
colors of black.
MS-13 is black. Well, they're Latin, but they have the black color.
I'll move all these from eBay.
We need a different word to describe black people that's not a color.
I mean, I'm sure it's fine if they don't wait.
What do you
I
mean?
think this went's quite a big, but if they don't
What
wait
is that?
it's
Is that
fine.
Bailey's?
The White Russian.
It's a white Russian.
Do you
Why
know
is it
that
going
they
so
wait back
fast?
for American?
American Airlines?
No. Not a lot like that.
Stupid.
With, that goes with not
Can you guys?
check
Okay, I'm seeing the
Supposed
list.
to use,
check
Yep.
bags. They don't
His
wear
ass.
personal bags.
You say it's
it needs
ass?
ice.
Oh. No,
Okay,
I
thank
said
you,
it's
Dave.
ass.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to
Goodbye.
use cream, so chill out.
Are you supposed to shake it as well?
Shake it? No, a white Russian? Are you kidding me? You're supposed to put I think it's Kahlua and then the vodka and then spoon in the cream to the top of it so it like sits there. Anyway.
It just looks like milk.
Okay, so
That's
this a-
okay.
is
Thank
this
you
a-
for your effort.
Is this a
So
white?
he's-
It's supposed to be like that.
Cindy, since you're
mad
wait,
now.
where'd the bottle of vodka go?
The
I
bottle of
I had a whole big ass bottle of vodka.
It's in both
I
box.
drank it.
Okay. Petra, could you bring the vodka over here before you leave? Because I'm like kind of.
Which one?
There's a big. Oh, never mind.
I was like, what do you think I made white
Never mind.
Russians with?
Okay, give me the. Could you,
idiot.
could you hand me a
he's
the
so
fruit
cute.
juice thing in the fridge when you get a chance? Okay, hello
Okay,
view.
have fun.
Hello,
See ya, Petra.
hello viewers. Welcome back to the Spectrum.
Hello.
Now we've had a lot to talk about because we missed last week.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
That's true.
much.
We did
We
miss.
missed so
We
much about
have so much to
verification.
talk about.
Just absolutely destroying stocks. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not see that?
What, FTX, right?
Yeah, that.
Precious stocks?
No, like
Oh, so I was too busy.
Lillian something, basically, someone made a fake parody account. Well, a fake official Twitter account, and then their stock dropped like
Oh,
$200.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got to love that, you know.
So they
Comedy
killed.
is illegal. What are you going to say?
Yeah, they happened to Lockheed Martin too. I'm invested. I have like $500 in Lockheed Martin. So I saw mine.
Not anymore.
Well, no, it's going back up.
Is it back up to $500?
Not yet.
Tell you what, it's the best way to invest, really. Just make a fake verified account. Say they're doing some mad shit that they would never do. Watch the stock plummet, and then, buy in. It's genius.
It is absolutely genius.
Could you give me a glass,
There's-
Sydney?
No real ethical ramifications to this at this point.
Please. Thank you.
As long as I make money.
If it says parody account, it's their fault for
Where's the
believing it.
vodka?
That's true. The vodka's down. I keep moving it because it keeps... Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, well, as we were saying, yeah, Elon Musk is in the finding out stage of fucking around and finding out.
Yeah.
Because he's like a petulant man child who said he would buy Twitter to like try to do like an ego soothing thing. I need a glass, just a glass. And then he was forced to buy Twitter by the SEC
Yeah.
at $44 billion, which is an insane price to pay for that company.
Yeah.
And now he's had to,
And now he's run the price down, so now it's
yeah,
really cheap.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
So
buy.
he doesn't have to pay $44 billion now,
Wait,
right?
can
Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how
Yeah.
it works. Guys, wait, can the Spectrum buy Twitter? Can we get
Do we have enough money
Eventually.
to do
You have
that?
to
Two-
pay me my $70 first.
Can I give you one Twitter instead?
No. I don't want Twitter.
I'll buy you Twitter Blue if you shut up.
I'll buy you a check mark so you can pretend to be Taylor Swift, and then like you can get her to.
Yeah, get Taylor Swift stocks lower. Did you hear?
Hey mom, I love you.
Fun enough. Did you hear about the Taylor Swift concert? Because I have heard about this one.
What happened?
About the so they. Yeah, I know. Catherine's over there looking sad, but the tickets went live.
Yeah, tickets went live.
And I think it was up for what 9-hour period of people waiting in the queue to get it. But it was I can't remember how many millions. But there, I mean, this is like today.
Because her new album dropped, so it's like really.
Yeah, and there's a
She
shit
hasn't been
load
on
to do.
tour in 4 years. As well.
Dang.
Oh wow, really?
And so people were
Yeet this cookie down the hall.
It's okay.
Oh wow, really? So
Viewers,
interesting.
you
Tell me
can't see
more.
it, but Catherine has a ball of cookie the size of a football in her hand right
Should I
now.
just cook it like this?
Yeah.
what are those like lumps? Those orange
Are
lumps.
those cheese?
No,
It's
it's
pretzels.
pretzels. It's called a kitchen sink cookie. It's good.
It looks like you're about to throw.
see.
Take a bite out of that raw cookie dough. I dare you.
Something she would do would be.
Yeah. So back to the Taylor Swift.
There were
thing,
like
so-
I can't remember how many people in queue. My sister was telling me about it. She said like 3 million or something people in queue.
3
But-
million.
People were starting to go into the code for this stuff, and I was looking at it as soon as I got here. Is that a lot of those 3 million people are Smurfs? So yeah.
Smurfs.
So people
Saved a
got in
video
there.
on how to check the code, even though I can't get the code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Sydney,
a
is this
sad
pan just
time.
Wet because you washed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
My sister's listening, and she said, "Who is the accent?" I
Who is
assume
the
that's. I
accent?
assume that's you.
I don't know. I sound just like you guys, to be honest.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Yeah. The name's Esteban. I am Mexican. Can't you tell?
Yes. Sorry, I don't want to like kind of derail it, but
No, derail it.
well, okay.
No, do it. You're gonna do it anyways.
So that's
my show.
I'm really sorry.
That's why the name of this podcast is "I'm an Asshole."
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why the name of this episode is "I'm an Asshole." But what I want to say is I was reading like the news thing, and I saw that Elon Musk was his policy for downsizing Twitter and cutting costs.
Right.
He fired people based on the amount of code they wrote in the past year. The people that wrote the least code got fired. Which, if you know anything, so I'm not gonna like mansplain programming.
Should I assume this is clean?
No.
That is clean.
Okay.
They're not listening.
But I'm not going to like mansplain this too much here, but you know, really difficult things like security and all this sort of difficult programming requires a lot of time carefully writing individual pieces of code.
Yeah, because
So
otherwise,
you
if you make a loophole or a gap in the code,
Yeah.
then it's easy to
So
break.
so you work really hard and you write probably a few lines of code, relatively speaking, carefully. But meanwhile, if you're on like the lower end, like on like making sure the fonts looks good for everybody, you
Yeah.
probably write a shit ton of code, a lot of which could be junk code. And so Elon Musk fired the people that knew what they were doing and were writing careful code.
Yeah.
And as of yesterday, if you were using Twitter on a computer, if you logged out, you could not log back in with two-factor identification. So things like heads of state or governments could not log into their Twitter accounts.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You
That's
just
pretty
pay
fucking
$8
stupid.
and get verified.
That's
But that was his whole thing. It's like, you can say whatever you want, but it'll cost you $8, and then everyone says everything they want. It's Elon Musk, and then
Yeah.
he gets them
He gets
suspended.
pissy.
Yeah, he's
And now,
stop bullying me, guys! I don't like it. I want this app so I can be cool.
And now-
Why
and-
are you bullying me?
it's just like I can just imagine him realizing, like over time, as the company's losing more and more value, like, oh, that's why you can't just have a huge anarchist free speech platform because no one will put money on it and it'll be impossible to run.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I donate half of my paycheck every week to 4chan for that purpose.
Me
You
too.
gotta keep it running. Do you know the guy who owns 4chan went to UCA?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually true.
That's hilarious. I mean, it
Yeah.
makes sense. This
Fort-
this state is just a 4chan.
4chan does has didn't they ban bronies site wide? Didn't they ban MLP?
Well, they
I like how bronies is the line.
They had the containment sub. They put the containment sub. Jesus, I hate myself. They put the containment board of MLP, so bronies could go there. Yes.
Nerd.
What? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get laid. But
Oh.
I'm just saying. Yeah. So they're not banned per se. They're just like pushed somewhere else, which is a lot of what most websites will do. I mean, that have that kind of crowd. They'll have a containment, so like Poll, for example, on 4chan. Same thing for all the Nazis. They go there. The ones that don't, like Twitter, which is just all of Twitter, become cesspool. That's what happened to Tumblr. That's what's currently happening to Reddit, etc., etc. So yeah, people go on for free.
I'm seeing less ads on Twitter now, so I'm happy.
That's fair. I've never used Twitter, so I don't know.
It's really good to get like.
That's true.
It's really good to get a sense of the zeitgeist of the country.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Let's say this is what people are
If
thinking.
you just
Oh,
want to see what's trending and what people are just upset about for no reason,
Yeah.
it's great because there's a lot of weird shit that goes on.
now the Bean Dad moment was really funny.
Bean Dad?
Bean Dad. Okay.
I'm sorry, Bean Dad. I've never heard of this.
So
Okay.
this guy posted like a series of videos on Twitter.
Right.
His daughter was hungry. She's like, "Dad, can you make?" She's like 5. She goes, "Dad, can you make me some beans?" He goes, "Yeah, sure thing. Just open up the can and I'll cook it for you." And she couldn't figure out how to open the can. And so instead of helping her, he documented 9 hours of like watching his daughter cry and struggle to open the can of beans, and he refused to feed her anything else or let her give up.
What the fuck? That is
And
insane.
then he posts this acting like he was like the dad of the year, and everyone's like, "What? You show them how to do it one time, then they'll remember." Like,
figure it
out.
he's like, "No, I'm gonna let this
Yeah,
kid."
someone who doesn't know what the concept of a can opener is.
is.
Observe a man to fish, he'll never fucking catch a fish, but he'll cry over the course of 9 hours.
Yeah, he was like the main character of the internet for a day. Like,
Oh, what a
Yikes.
man.
why'd you open the stove like that?
Yeah, that was,
I don't know.
It's like when the stove repairman comes. Oh no,
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck
like a man.
I'm stuck in the oven.
I got stuck. The roles have been reversed.
Hey Raven, I love you.
Raven!
So totally.
Hello.
Hello, Raven.
We miss you.
I've
We miss
met
you a lot.
you once, and you seemed lovely. Anyways,
Stop making eye contact with me as you say it.
how else are we supposed to speak
Where
to
else
these
is he
people?
supposed to
Yeah, I was about to say, where was
Aren't you
supposed to
psychologically connected to all these people at once?
So my idea, I
Me.
am. So my idea for the pod, for this episode is, I think we should all go around in a circle, and each of you give me your most scathing criticisms of me as a person.
Okay.
Okay. I'm extra mad at you.
What, right now, or?
No, it's like right now. Let's do it. This is content.
Okay. Go ahead, Zach.
I was about to say, it's just coincidental. I had this prepared to tell you, so... Just kidding. What do you mean?
They criticize me.
Criticize you?
No.
Do you actually want me to
Spritzer.
criticize you, or you
Get the
want me to
fuck out.
criticize you in the way that
I
like
think
people
this is
give you like the half? Is this a
Yeah.
bait?
No,
Yeah,
no,
this
I
is
have
bait.
been baited
no,
many
no,
times.
this is not a cry for attention or compliments. This is like I want. It's fun. Yes, Raven
This
says
is
she
to-
will do it as well. Okay,
Okay.
everyone criticize me, and I want genuine criticism. I want to cry.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I
You're
think.
being an asshole.
That's true, Dave. You are being an asshole, and you don't realize you're being an asshole, but everyone thinks you're an asshole. And despite the fact that we say it, you continue to be an asshole. What about that?
It's not learning from your mistakes.
No.
Stop hitting women so much as you do.
Quit
No,
hitting Raven.
I'm not stopping that. I refuse to apologize for that.
For hitting
Okay.
women.
I do learn from my mistakes. I just choose to ignore the lessons I learned sometimes.
Well, there you go. Is that
I
learning
do
from your
learn from them,
mistakes?
just
then?
sometimes I don't
No.
give a fuck about the lesson.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Wow.
when I realize the lesson doesn't affect me in this very interaction.
Oh, well, that is
Raven
something.
says, "You care too much about what other people think of you." Retweet. I don't want that shit, Raven. I want like
I hit retweet, Raven. Retweet.
retweet.
Like, subscribe, and comment.
Please do.
Thank you, Raven. That's I do care a lot about what people think of me.
You know what that comment is? It's just so Raven.
I wish I had like a trap door lever just to like just hear you fall into
Kill
like
Kronk.
Hey yo, we're Krang at.
Yo, we're Krang.
Hey yo, we're Krang.
Go Crank, got your burger.
What? So Zach, were you like referencing something serious or like I couldn't tell in that moment whether you're like joking or not.
I think that a lot
Let's
of
go for
times
it.
you are an ass, And I don't know if you realize you're being an ass or not, but I think that people do tell you that fact, and you don't act differently based on being told that.
No, he
Ah.
does not.
You're right.
Being an ass.
I know I'm right. I've talked to you about this many times.
Yeah, and I've made a commitment to, and I've made a commitment to change my behavior. I've been really good this week.
This week,
No, it's
It's Tuesday.
well. I think it's where there's some specific. I think good. Well, can you give me? Do you feel comfortable sharing an example, or like not? Is it like in general, or like
Tuesday.
or just things you've seen towards like one specific person?
a couple of specific people, but that's the thing. I don't want to name the specific
Obviously,
people.
that's okay because I know the gist of the
But
reference.
yeah, there is an obvious one. But there's a couple of obvious ones that I'm sometimes thinking like, did you notice that or not?
Am I too mean to Tristan?
It
Yes.
depends. I think you're not too mean per se. I think
You match each other's
it
energy.
boils down to no, not that either. And this is just in general. I think sometimes you're inconsiderate of it. Like if you're mean like that to me or Catherine or Sydney or I think Craig, then that's funny. That's funny shit.
What did I say?
But-
When he's mean to us?
Yeah. What is that
Harsh.
not?
No, he's mean to me all
What?
the time.
Well, I don't like
Making
being
fun
treated
of my
mean, but
divorce
I mean,
parents,
I
I'm
get it
not
sometimes.
But
cute.
like
That was actually
I
really
think
fucked up,
understood
and I
that some
apologize.
things are
It's fine.
said as a joke,
Yes.
I didn't take it
Yes.
seriously.
That was a joke.
and
That
they're
was
I
not
know.
taken
I'm
seriously.
fine.
But the same
Yeah,
things are said without the context, I guess, of how that different relationship is. So you would make the same jokes with anyone. See what I mean?
Yeah, it makes
Or at
I have
any
to go
time.
get my target.
Like, for example, I'll just drop Tristan
They
because
need to
Tristan's
know.
part of this podcast and I can. It's like sometimes, if you're mean to Tristan, it's hilarious. We're all mean to Tristan.
yeah.
Sometimes
Sorry,
Tristan's not
well.
in a good way. But you're the same way, you see?
Yes. No, it does take me a little bit longer to notice when he's not in a good way. They'll typically change my behavior as soon as I realize, oh shit, big boy's having a bad time. I'll like switch it off.
But I don't think you realize at the same time that everyone else does.
Oh, I don't. No, this was it. Totally takes me a bit longer. Then I'm like, oh shit. But I think it just depends on like I have different levels of ability for reading different people. It's like I can tell when Sydney's genuinely upset really quickly, but other people like Tristan are a bit harder to read because he uses self-deprecating humor so much. So it's like, is he actually gonna kill himself, or is he just baseline Tristan? I don't know.
Well, so far he hasn't.
He hasn't.
That's good.
But no, okay, God, I'm kidding.
Yikes.
I don't know, but so this is what I do need to work on. My problem is like sometimes it's my asshole-ish nature is definitely from a point of it's from a point direction. It's from a direction of social awkwardness where. Hold on, Raven's calling me. Hello,
Do you
Raven.
want to remote into the pod?
Okay, you're on the pod.
What up, Ray Ray?
Hey, Raven.
Can you hear us? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you just fine. Did you want to say something? We should.
Yes, I agree with Zachary. I feel like sometimes you understand what has happened and other times you don't. And then sometimes I think you do understand and you just keep going because you think it's a bit.
It's very. I think I'm
That's
not
fair.
going to disagree with what you're saying. I mean, it is hurtful because, like, I want to understand everything, but inherently, there's just some situations I will always misunderstand or can't understand that I won't catch.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what other people also need to understand. I feel like it's a lot of understanding on everyone's part.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but it's definitely still sad because, like, not being aware of something's definitely like it's really, and it's always kind of fucked me up. And I think my awareness has gotten better once I've gotten older, but like, I don't know, and I
Gotten better within the time that I've known you. I think it takes a little bit, like, for you to, well, not for you, but for the other person to be like, oh, okay, when David says that, he's not being rude, you know?
yeah. I mean, my problem is it's like I think it comes from a point of like selfishness, where I just think like, oh, okay, I know I'm joking, so everyone else must think must know I'm joking too. But as I've gotten older, I need to realize, oh wait, people can't tell when I'm being sarcastic, when I'm not trying to be seriously mean.
Sometimes it's hard to read you.
Yeah. Well, I do it on purpose too, because for me, it's funny if in my brain, can you guys please? I'm trying to have a conversation, and I'm not. I don't know. Never mind. But it's like. I just know. I wish I was being listened to right now, but I'm happy you're listening to me, Raven. I don't know. I just feel like. For me, it's funnier to be sarcastic if I keep a deadpan voice, but other people don't. Other people can't tell that I'm joking, and that's how I'm reflexively sarcastic. I don't know.
No, I agree.
It's just hard because I don't want to be misunderstood, but I have to work to be understood. So if I just let myself relax and speak how I normally speak, people think I'm an asshole when really I'm just trying to joke around, or like.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yes.
I haven't had any food for dinner, and I had like a cup of vodka, so I might be a little bit incoherent.
Cup? How much did you put in there?
A lot. It was like 75% vodka.
Almighty Allah.
Just enough.
No, but like, what are your ideas for a solution, Raven?
Honestly, I think one of the only solutions is getting to know the person.
Yeah. I mean, me and yeah, I know what you mean. Like, me and Zuza have a great way to communicate because we're both, like, I'm really like kind of like I have that like rude, sarcastic humor with her, but we essentially established like a safe word system to where we know if the other person is serious or not.
Oh, you got safe words.
Yeah.
You should do that with more people.
Oh, that would be beneficial.
Yeah.
Okay, system.
Yeah, it's like whenever if she's actually mad at me, because she has the same kind of humor I do. If she's actually mad at me, she'll add the word American to the end of the sentence. I'm like, oh, okay. Now I know.
All right, that's an odd system.
Yeah, it works. It works, and it makes me feel not bad. But yeah, but I can't expect society to change for me. So I have to change for society. And asking someone to establish like a joke system with you is pretty awkward. So I just gotta definitely tone down the sarcastic humor around strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do it with people you know. Like I didn't get really that offended by what you said.
Yes.
I was just like, okay. But haha at the same time. It's all good.
I appreciate you calling in, but this does make me a little bit sad to talk about. But at the same time, I do believe I am a pretty good person, all in all.
I think you're pretty good all in all too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
you are.
You
think
are.
Zach? If you didn't think I was a good person, you'd make this the best episode of all time.
I'm here out of spite, no other reason.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't know. I suppose I feel like I'm not a good person, and I really try to be one. But I think naturally, I do want people around me to be happy. And
Yeah.
I get that.
See, I think the story that we use here for this one is that when we met you, Norman would always say, I don't know why he said this, but Norman always say like, dude, he's ride or die. And I have no fucking clue why. But I think we met you once or twice and then talked to you once or twice. But I didn't know you, and Tristan barely knew you. And it was Tristan, I think, called you because he needed a ride somewhere because his car broke down.
I remember that plain as day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you went to go get him, no questions asked. So
He's a ride or die.
you are a ride or die. I think if someone sees that side of, like, if someone needs something, you will always do something. And
This is true. Yeah.
yeah, I think if people know that about you, they'll get you enough to understand, oh, okay, he's just being funny here. But for the people that you haven't done something like that for, it's hard for them to understand.
Where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really hard because I can't just like pull through and do favors for every single person I meet. So I really need to like
Well, just
work on that because it's because when I feel awkward or insecure, I make myself feel better by using rude humor. I don't know why, but it really puts me at ease.
did my chicken hat make you feel insecure?
No,
Is that
Makes
why
me
you
feel insecure.
were mean to my chicken hat?
I just felt overwhelmed. I was like, oh,
By
okay.
my chicken hat?
No, just by the whole situation because you guys were in here and I was like, oh, my brain had to like flash adjust.
Oh, I understand.
Or like when I'm like worried about my relationship with the person, like friendship wise, I like to make rude humor with them to where I can like confirm they know I'm joking, which double confirms that I'm actually close with them.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, I used to have this problem of overestimating my relationships with people, and that's really painful to realize in retrospect.
Oh, dang. But that is so healthy that you realized that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, David.
Yeah, I kind of realized I did some soul searching a few weeks ago, and I was thinking about this. That's why I would turn to you guys. I'm going to try to be nice this week for the past few weeks. And, yeah.
It's Tuesday.
Right, that was nice. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, it's fine,
We're
man.
and
We're all
we're
living.
growing,
Oh.
and we're loving, and we're figuring things out.
Exactly.
That we are. Good job, Dave.
Yeah, this is a personal growth pod.
We all feel like crazy poo-poo sometimes.
I
Yeah.
called a massage place for you and Catherine, but y'all need to use them this month.
Yes.
You guys are getting massages?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh, what the fuck? Why can't I come off?
Yeah, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I love a massage right now.
We need a massage.
You don't get to have one, Gregory.
Only for the women.
Yeah.
Was that okay?
We were in a car wreck
What?
2 months.
My joke.
Yeah.
That's fair, actually. Yeah.
That was.
Yes, dude, that was fine.
I mean, I did call her on you, so.
Yeah, so Zach, are you guys saying like the solution for this is just like tone it down on the sarcastic dick humor?
I
Unless it's
think
like-
with
yeah.
people you don't know so much, and I like to go back to something we talked about a while ago,
Yeah,
of
sure
like
thing, bro.
of if someone's and we're in a group, someone's around, and you don't know them so well, and you're making them. You don't have to be empathetic or understand that person that you're making the jokes to, but try and be empathetic with the people that you already are. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like if you don't understand if it makes that person uncomfortable or not, we or someone else might know that person better, and you know, I think you'd be empathetic with me, and if it makes me uncomfortable, it's probably making that person uncomfortable. Same thing with I think any of us.
Yeah.
Like someone that you know really well.
Yeah,
Which helps.
That is what I try to do sometimes. Sometimes detect. No, actually, it varies, but I'm typically pretty good at that empathy stuff, like detecting someone else's empathy towards someone else.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not like 100% accurate, so I need to work on that.
And I think that's something everyone needs to work on as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We've all definitely had a moment where we could not read the room properly and we fucked it up. I don't know.
I have those moments all the time.
Conversations like this, they don't reinforce like a self-hatred or anything, but I just really hate being autistic. It sucks. Can you hand me a fruit juice, please, Catherine? Where'd it go?
I put it in the fridge.
Okay. You know, like, cause it's like I feel like I'm aware I've lived a very privileged life. I have a very, very good life, but I'm still kind of salty that like the fact that I was fucking born with parts that work incorrectly, and now I'm fucked up socially. Like, you know, and I'm sure like I should be grateful I don't have more severe autism, but it still fucking sucks. Like, man, like, you know, like. Remember when I was like 13, I didn't have friends. I was thinking, why couldn't have like I just been born missing an arm or something? Because at least then I could make friends. Then I guess if alternate universe David had been born missing an arm, he'd be like, man, well, I didn't have 2 arms. I wish I had autism or something like that.
Yeah.
That way I can play video games. I don't fucking know.
That seems like an alternate universe David thing to say.
Just sometimes,
Yeah,
just sometimes I don't like the hand I've been dealt.
It's understandable. I feel that way sometimes too about like ADHD and how the way I think. It, like, I get very upset about the way I have to learn sometimes. And I get it. It sucks. But everybody's struggling in some way or another, so...
Yes,
not
I don't think... I'm not trying to do like, oh, little old me.
No.
No one is... No, I know people have
that's
it
not
way
what I'm saying
worse.
Either. I'm just saying,
But it's
like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. I'm telling you, if there was a cure for autism, I would be first in line to get that shit.
Just don't get vaccinated, dude.
I got vaccinated.
Problem
know.
solved.
The problem is, sometimes I have trouble changing my behavior because I fall into a comfortable rut with the way I act. So, but yeah, I can still do it though. Just like it has to be a cautious effort to change. Which, since I'm friends with you guys, is kind of hard because you're assholes.
We're assholes.
Not you two. You two are
He's
nice.
not an asshole.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Preach. Nature.
Okay, let's talk about this weekend. I'm gonna be there.
You're gonna be
You're
there.
coming to SoCo?
You're coming to SoCo?
Yo, bitches.
Hell yeah.
Are you actually going to the party?
Zach needs a friend.
Wait,
Shit.
Cindy, Catherine, I left my wristband in your room.
Oh, the green one?
Yeah.
Okay. I definitely put it in my trash can, but I didn't take the trash
Okay,
can.
please get that out. What?
Oh, actually,
Coming back?
I am going to come back, yeah. But I've got business I need to deal with. Assassin business.
Oh, he's gonna go kill a woman. Okay.
Yep.
In Minecraft.
If someone came chasing me in the middle of the night, I would stab them.
I'm going out with another girl, so it's less scary.
All right, catch you.
Man.
Wait,
Seems
Craig.
like less of a
Craig, get like a last minute criticism in right quick.
Dave, you're too hard on yourself.
True.
But if I'm not hard on myself, I'm an asshole, which is a problem.
No, you need to find a good in between.
No, I can't. No, that's my that's my problem with every aspect of my life that I cannot find a good in between.
No,
It's either absolute self-loathing or like way too much ego. Like I don't know, psychedelic. I don't know, like some LSD therapy has helped me find
Hey BJ.
has helped me
Hey
find
Tom.
has helped me find a healthy median, but it's fucking hard, man. Like it's either I hate this person or I love that person. I'm not able to feel like neutral or passive about anything, including myself.
Now what's that called? I think it's called splitting, where like
That's how I do my whole life.
Yeah, so you can only interpret things as either absolutely wonderful or until there's a negative thing that's loud enough, awful. And it can't be good again until the things are absolutely wonderful.
That's my world. That's my world, man. That's my fucking world, and it's horrible. And I'm not asking like the world to change for me. I just wish I could change for the world, but it's hard. It's really fucking hard.
Yeah.
No one can. Never mind. That was a bad joke.
Make the joke.
Not say.
I dare you.
Do it.
Do
We're
it.
not
No
recorded.
No one can change the world unless you create a mass genocide.
Sydney.
Right, Luke.
Who would I kill to get that effect? Oh, the neurotypicals? That's the majority of people.
Oh.
Oh
The
no!
ones that force vax it.
That's like
Just
Fang
kidding.
and Catherine.
Just
Damn.
kidding.
Makes me wanna like marry you.
Yeah, I had a conversation with a friend during lunch about this, and I made her cry by accident. I was a good boy. And she was saying like, "Oh, Dave, you joke with me in this way, and it kind of hurts my feelings." And I was like, "Oh, it was because sometimes her English skills can be not that good, but like she says a word funny. But typically it's like a group of us joking about it, and she's also a very hard person to read. So we wouldn't like go too far. Anything, we just kind of like tease her about like saying like casserole racism instead of casual racism. And then we were like, and she was like, Dave, this kind of hurts my feelings. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I will stop joking in this way around you. Right. And then I
farewell.
Realize that like once people tell
Good
you
luck,
you're
brother.
so changed, like you're like, oh, I'm
Good
making
luck,
them
brother,
uncomfortable,
like
and he
this,
thinks
Marika.
it.
Thank you, Raven. And thanks. I try my best, and here's what happened next. And I was like, but I do wish you would give me some consideration here. I explained like, and she already knows I'm autistic, but I explained sometimes I have a hard time reading when someone's actually upset. Especially if they typically have like a very even tone of voice. And then she was like, she kind of realized she was being like, in her words, ableist towards me and started crying. I'm like, no, stop, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. See, like, people are weird because people show their
And
emotions differently.
it freaked out. She started crying and then left. I was like, what did I do? And I was like, had to go back through, what did I say? I was just like, can you be more considerate for me in this way? But it wasn't like an accusatory tone. It wasn't accusatory. I was just like, here's how I perceive things. And she was like, oh, wait, Dave doesn't know any better. And I'm like, just heard him calling him autistic. But it's fine. We're cool now. It was like a.
Everything's good.
No, she apologized to me.
I think she just felt bad.
She did feel bad, but it's fine.
All is well.
It's all water under the bridge.
Yeah.
No, I'm just staying there.
Yeah, I don't have any other ways to shit on you that I can think of.
No, all in all, you're a very good friend, and you take very good care of all of us, and you've raised me very well in the past.
Do not say it like that.
Past year, if you let me finish my
Yeah, I was
sentence.
about to say.
All I'm doing you is like, because Sydney, you I hope this isn't insulting to you. You reminded me a lot of myself when I was your age.
Yeah.
And I never really had like any sort of like guiding paternalistic figure or parental figure of any sort. So whenever you come to me with a problem I've been through before, I try to tell you what I wish someone had told me.
No, and it helps a lot. I feel like I've grown a lot in the past, however many.
That's very, very nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you to say. But I'm just encouraging you to do things like communicate effectively and like.
Yeah, and I have been. It's been
and you've been doing a great job. You've been.
Because I used to not do that. I used to make people figure out why I was mad, and now I'm just like, if I'm mad, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong. Like. And that's mature communication. That'll get you far. And I haven't had beef with anybody, really. I know 3 people. One people you have beef with.
One people.
One whole people.
Reason.
That isn't one. If you can even call it a person. No.
God. No.
Yeah.
No.
No, Dave. We do have to talk something else. One of your biggest flaws.
Okay, it's gone.
You don't know how to save money.
Yeah, that's
true.
another one.
That's very true.
We can work on it together.
I'm very impulsive for my spending.
Do you have a savings account?
Yes, I do.
How much is in it?
I think like $2,000.
So when you call your friends for $60, do you ever consider using your savings account?
No.
Problem number
It's a
one.
savings account.
I can't go into the savings account. Catherine, listen.
Yeah, I was trying to tell her this earlier. I physically have to go to my bank.
Yeah, no, I would
say,
have to.
I will sign
I have
this
to notarize.
transfer.
Yeah, no, that is like. Anyway, Catherine, if you just made a PayPal, I could pay back easier.
I'm not making a PayPal.
Because I have the money. I have money stuck on PayPal from a bike.
My savings account I can access through my phone and just with the.
That doesn't count. No, I have a savings account like purposely set up to be. My savings account is purposely hard for me to access because I will like spend all the money in it. Because it's like I have to go to the bank, sign a form, and put the exact amount I want to. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, no, I do need to work on saving money, but it's. Yeah. But I feel like once I'm gonna have a big hunk of money come from a job I'm doing, I'll be able to save that really well.
You're gonna put it into your 401k?
No.
Your simple IRA?
No, I just put
your Roth.
Roth IRA.
What, Raven?
I have both a 401k and a Roth IRA.
Raven, you're the most.
Good for you.
Raven, you're the most adult person I know.
I know, right?
You're so mature. I wish I had your like maturity to like save money and work.
It's hard.
But I'm still like, I'm focused on living like
living my best life.
I don't want to say that. I'm just like I for the longest time I didn't have friends, I didn't have any social life. It's not that I'm in college. I finally have a good group of friends and a good social life. I want to take in all the experiences I can because I know it's going to end. And I'm going to be a sad, lonely adult one day. And I need these good memories to fall back on so I don't kill myself.
You can just keep going back to Hendrix and hanging
out. No, I'm not going to. Then I'll start dating a 19-year-old. Perfect idea.
You get it.
Anyway.
No, but Raven, seriously, like, teach me your money managing skills.
You should take that class.
What?
I could.
You don't think you could?
No, I said honestly, I probably could.
Should this
there you go.
Yeah,
longer?
It should. It should be brown.
Wait, pull the spoon out.
It's really hot.
Banana bread, so it's gonna be a little mushy.
Still, even then, it shouldn't be that mushy.
Catherine,
it shouldn't be mushy enough to leave any.
Catherine, can I just like gift you Lockheed Martin stock?
Maybe a little longer.
Honestly, that will probably pay off.
Like you'll make more money.
You will make money.
Why if I just buy stock? Why if I just gift you some shares?
That is beyond my level of comprehension.
Okay. If you want to do it simply, just make a Robinhood account. That's like the simplest thing to do, or E-Trade.
I'm meeting with a guy about investing this week.
You're meeting with a guy about investing?
I'm meeting with a guy.
Oh, okay. Like, is he like a broker?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See,
That's a good idea. It'll be good.
I've never used one of those before, so I don't know if I have an opinion about this service. Personally, I just do the research myself to decide what stocks to buy into. Then I use like Robinhood or something because it's so simple.
If you're small trading, that's the
Small
best way
trading,
to go,
yeah.
definitely.
Like,
because you will lose a lot of money on agency fees if you go through a broker on that stuff.
Exactly. Like it depends on your volume of trade. Like, Graydon, if you're gonna buy like $20,000 worth of the stock, totally go to a dude for it.
Yeah, and if you're doing something like an IRA or a Roth or something like that, then you will want to use a broker because you don't give a shit about it, right?
Yes.
Like, I just leave mine alone. Now, I still get letters every other day, every trade that they make, but still, it's something that you just want to just take.
Oh, speaking of trades, did you see like the Ontario Teachers Pension Fund put a massive amount of money into FTX before it crashed?
No,
The fund's been hurt really badly.
God, that's ass.
Yes, what a yeah. Raven, please don't invest in crypto, dear God.
No.
Oh no, I'm not going to.
Buy Apple.
Invest in Dave Coin.
Dave Coin.
Dave
No,
Coin.
it's a stupid investment option. I put $70 in it. Look at me now.
I'm gonna give you some Lockheed Martin shares, and that when Poland declares Article 5 tonight, it'll really take off.
Dude, yeah. They better.
But
I've hedged my bet on that one.
Get you through college.
I've shorted
That's
Russia
what I
on this.
did.
So.
I've
I've shorted the entire country.
I can't wait to buy an apartment in Moscow for $2.
Honestly,
Yeah.
as soon as this shit's over and done with, Russia's probably going to be a pretty nice place to live. Because all we have to do is just
We can make that the new America.
we can go to like another random spot, just be one of the warlords, just get some land for free, easy.
My dad has enough guns. We could get like all our friends and go do it.
I'm telling you, dude. There's some pretty good places. There's places in Russia no one's ever heard about. They're not going to send troops. Have you ever heard of the Jewish Autonomous Oblast?
Yes, I have.
It's with the rainbow flag.
Yes, because me and my friend looked up like what kind of girl would be the rarest girl to date. It was Spin, by the way. Like, because Sumaira's pretty rare because of her.
Wait, that's the rarest girl?
No, she's not the rarest.
Oh.
Sumaira's rare because like her specific denomination of Islam is really rare in Pakistan. She's from. I forgot. She's from a breakaway region in Pakistan, which is pretty much going to be part of
Is
China.
she from Balochistan?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. It's like the part that borders China. Like it's
that borders China.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is she from Pakistani Kashmir?
No, she's not.
Okay.
No,
okay.
I was like, I forget. It was really intricate, and that's why she's like one of the rarest ones. But like, the Jewish Russian Autonomous Region, you would find a pretty rare girlfriend from that place.
That's true.
Oh, speaking of that, Raven, how's it going for you and your mans?
It's going good.
That's good.
He's buying a van right now.
Are you about to van life it?
He is. I don't know if I am.
But doesn't van life involve like traveling around?
Yeah,
Not
that's
necessarily.
For his job, he goes to different places and works.
Oh, that
So
makes
he lives
sense.
in a van.
Can you tell me these cookies are ready and I did not get them?
That sounds
You
awesome.
can walk.
This baby.
Good luck on your Raven. How much do you think about investing?
Say that again.
How much are you going to invest?
So not a whole lot, because I don't have like a whole lot, but I do want to invest like maybe 4,000 to 5,000.
Oh, great idea. Yeah, totally go for a broker for that amount.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, 4,000 or 5,000. Like that's an amount you'll feel really bad if you lose. Like I have $500 in Lockheed Martin. That's like in the grand scheme of things, kind of an inconsequential amount of money.
True.
You did good.
Thanks.
Actually, I can sell my Lockmart shares and pay you back right now if you want,
It's
Cassie.
salt on top of it.
Yes.
You did bad.
What? That's what they're supposed to be
I could have
for.
totally used this. Circle bread.
They're after the Panera cookies.
Ooh.
My cookies. Those are from Panera.
Oh.
But I made them because.
Raven, did you hear about the news from Poland today?
No.
Okay, so a Russian missile hit a grain silo in Poland and killed 2 people.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that's a big problem because Poland is a part of NATO, and a missile landing in Poland is technically an attack on a NATO country.
Oh, no.
But it depends on how much Poland wants to escalate this, because like
Yeah, because Article 5's a big deal.
That is World War III, which will be very short, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're all dead. And Poland is probably the only country that wants that. So
yeah, Poland. They were riding the nuke. Do it!
Yeah, it's like that scene in, what is that? Doctor Strangelove, where he's like riding the bomb.
Yeah,
down.
yeah. That is the entire nation of Poland.
As long as Russia's gone.
And then Biden and Xi reached an understanding, apparently.
I saw that.
What is it not?
Oh wait, Zuza just sent a meme. Russia, Poland. It's the guy shooting the orc with an arrow, and then he's just like surprised because the orc is fine. Good meme.
Yeah, we're going for that.
I love you guys.
Hey Raven, I don't want to get too sappy here, but I really appreciate you calling in. It meant a lot to me.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you.
It really is.
I miss you, Raven.
I was in Russellville tonight. You should listen to the first part of the pod. We talked about it.
Thank you for the massages.
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to call them tomorrow, and then I'll let y'all know about it,
Okay.
Awesome.
Raven, you're an amazing person, and keep being you. Never change.
Yes,
Very
I always
true.
look up to you on your Instagram posts. I'm like, oh my god, I want to be like Raven one day. Like you're so cool.
Oh, y'all make me blush.
Okay, goodbye, Ray Ray.
Bye.
Bye. See you Saturday.
See you Saturday.
Wait, we never got answered. Is she going to be here and go to the party? I think she is.
Raven,
Because
you're gonna go to the party.
No, it was Soko, wasn't it? It was
It was
Soko
a
last
year
year
ago,
that Tristan and I were on the
Met Raven, yeah.
That's funny. Did we tell you guys about that story? So,
No.
a year ago, Tristan and I went to Soko because, we're still hanging out
Y'all
with
should go
college
this
kids.
year.
I'm trying to get Tristan to go,
Please.
because
Yeah.
for some reason
That would be
I am
awesome.
having to go to the party.
Tell him
but
you know
I'm
who's
not
gonna be-
going into worship, God forbid.
Please.
But I will come to this.
No, go to the party.
No,
Do it.
no,
Why?
no.
Too
Oh my
old.
god.
Can't trick me. I am too old. But I am not too old to come to this thing. So, last year, Tristan and I came to this. We had a wonderful little time. And then everyone left to go to Soko. And so Tristan and I decided to sit on the couch. And we were blasted, as always. And we decided to call Norman. And so we talked to Norman for a solid 40 minutes. And this is the first time that we had talked to him after he had done something he was not supposed to. He slept with one of the foreign exchange students.
Ooh,
Oops.
doesn't that happen?
Wah, wah. Yeah, which, we've already messed with her about it, so we had to fuck with Norman about it.
Yeah.
So we went through the 40-minute conversation and then got to, so Norman, you and insert girl's name here. And immediately from the stairwell, we heard a woman go, "What?" And we just stopped.
Yeah.
Because we did not know someone was in this apartment.
Oh.
For 40 minutes, sitting silently on the stairwell listening to our conversation. And we go over there, and it's Raven, who I think it was the first or second time that we had met Raven just sitting there on the stairwell.
Just listening to the convo.
Yeah, so we make her be part of it.
Oh my god.
And then I came back in, probably a minute after she...
So it was something.
Okay, since no one's gonna listen to this podcast, dude, staying at that guy's house was, I was so racked with guilt. I was,
Why?
genuinely happy to leave.
Really?
Yeah, because it's when a guy, brings you into his home, welcomes you, his family welcomes you, and you just know this shit.
No way.
I can't tell you. I'm sorry. It's too. It
Yeah.
definitely eats at your soul a little bit. It really does eat at your soul.
I get that. They're not married.
They're not. I know.
No, I do genuinely get that. I don't think knowing all of this, because everything I know is in that context. So
Yeah.
I would have felt really bad.
Give
as
me a
well.
cookie as well.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's like if he was a piece of shit or something, I wouldn't have cared as much. But he was so nice.
Yeah, that's a bitch.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It's life.
We'll see if you ever have to do it again.
I hope not.
I was about to say you won't, but who knows? Who knows with these kids these days?
Can you hand me the fruit juice again? No, I don't need it. Where did I put it? I'll put it in the ground.
Is canola oil and vegetable oil the same situation?
No.
Canola oil is vegetable oil is usually soybean oil.
Yeah.
Soybeans are bad for the
You
environment.
use vegetable oil.
That's what it said on the
Shut
box.
Alright. If you want some good, fluffy shit, there's some lard in there.
Ugh.
Have you ever had a lard pastry?
That
before,
sounds
or a
horrible.
lard
No.
pie? Have you ever had a lard pie crust?
I've not. Never.
It is. Damn it.
I don't know.
You're
if
all
I'd trust
useless.
This.
No.
It's for
We need
Gut
Tristan
flux.
because Tristan is the one
I know
culinary
bacon grease is
advocate
good
here.
with everything.
Well, no, it's not. But putting it in stuff,
wouldn't
not
put
so good.
bacon grease in
Lard
that.
makes everything fluffy and flaky and wonderful. As opposed to canola oil and vegetable oil will make things dense. They will not fluff up. They soak into all of the things much quicker, so they'll taste oily.
So, this is a third cup, and I need a fourth cup.
a little less than the third.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep. Doesn't have to be perfect.
I was gonna say.
Deal.
Well, this is baking. It does
Here, wait.
have to be pretty
Stir
close.
together, water,
Anyway,
bag my first. Anywho, yes,
What should we talk about now?
oil.
We had a good emotionally intense conversation.
We did. Now we have to have a fucking stupid one.
We do. It has to balance out.
Let's talk
Dude,
about...
we got like 11 views when you were criticizing me? It was like consistently.
Whoa.
Yeah.
One of those is Lauren. Hello, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
Who's Lauren?
That's my sister.
Oh, hi, Lauren. Hope you're having a good day. Staying
too.
warm in this freezing ass weather.
I don't know. Our house, she's currently at home with us. Again, because my dad is skinny little man. He always puts everything up to insane temperatures in the heat. So it's miserable inside. That's why...
I'm confused. Is it cold or is it hot?
It's hot. It's really
I
hot.
thought it was cold.
But it's
No. So because it's cold outside, it's already dry. And then he puts the heat on to, I don't even know, like 76 or some shit.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Which is
I'd rather be
insane.
cold.
See, I live upstairs in my little room, which has its own separate heating system, which I don't have on. So it's like 53 degrees. It's wonderful. It's
To be fair, I actually do that at home
mm-hmm.
because I don't like the heat. But it only gets close to like 63.
I like...
What's
Catherine
the
keeps
time?
the room very cold.
Mm-hmm.
She keeps
Cold
it like...
is nice. Cold is nice so long as you can like get into a blanket or something.
It's
You guys-
66.
You guys ever have
now.
someone sniff your armpit?
Yeah.
Not as far as I know. They've never made it ostensible. Like it's never been they've gone there to sniff. Why?
I had someone do that. They tried to play it off, but it wasn't obvious. But it was like definitely noticeable.
Oh! These are the poppy seeds.
You making what? Lemon
Give me
poppy
a
seed
cookie.
rings?
Lemon poppy seed.
We're all going
Muffins.
to test positive for heroin.
Wait, Catherine. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to bring this back to me.
Fuck!
Oh shit! How's that hot? Zach
What?
gave me one.
Yeah.
It is. No,
Oh.
it's hot as
Oh
balls.
fuck! Is the oven off?
No, I'm making muffins.
Oh, okay. That's why. I guess the heat definitely. Yeah.
No, if you notice, I picked one up, put it back down, and then grabbed the thing.
Oh, duh.
'cause it
Sorry,
was hot
buddy.
as balls.
That's okay. Can I put this whole thing in here?
Catherine, you didn't criticize me yet.
I agreed with what everybody said. I think you just go too harsh sometimes. And you just need to like read the room.
Yeah.
But
Like-
you are a
Yeah.
genuinely good person at the
Yeah,
end.
like your kindness and goodness makes up for you being an asshole, so it's okay. So it all works out. It cancels out, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we were already over this. I just want to make sure Catherine got to say her piece.
Yeah. So do I put this whole thing in here?
I mean, I can tell she's choosing her words very carefully because she does owe me, but
Dave, I gave you $70.
it was sick. You've added the.
I did it last time, so it's Catherine's turn. I don't remember what I paid you for, but it was
Yeah,
some-
I think you put the whole thing in there.
Okay. Sweet. I
Oh,
love
It
it.
wouldn't make sense.
Wait,
if
shit, I
you
still don't want to
didn't.
say. Hold on.
Huh?
It's
It
like
wouldn't
relevant
make
to.
sense if you didn't.
Oh, was it relevant?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, guys. So I have on Monday went to the gym and I broke my personal record on the bench press.
Woo!
225, 2 plates.
That's 2 plates.
Chicken burger ring days.
And so after I did 2 plates, I was like, shit. I know what I must do now, as my father has taught me. So then I did like a drop set routine that took an hour. Because I was like, 25% increments. That's for fucking weaklings. I just lowered it by 5 pounds each time. So imagine 225 once, 220 once, 215 twice, 205 3 times. And it's like, so and so forth.
Dude, I've done that at the hang gym. Everyone hates you because
it takes
so long. I've done that with squats. It takes so long to rack the thing, crawl out, change the plates, go back in, up, down, rack.
What are your thoughts on working out? Do you think it improves the mental?
Yes.
Oh, I always feel way better because I feel.
It's been scientifically proven.
I haven't worked out in a couple weeks, and I feel like I should. But what are your thoughts on working out early in the morning? Because I woke up at 6:30 one morning and worked out.
Well, I think you need to make a routine that's sustainable for you. So if it's easy for you to wake up at 6:30, do it.
It's so hard.
That's the thing. You need to make the gym feel like a part of your day that you do naturally, not like a goal to overcome.
And
but the thing is, if I wait till later in the day, then I'm stressed out because I'm like, I have to get this much homework done and work out and take a shower and wash my hair. And it's just like a whole thing. Yeah. But if I do it in the morning, and it's done, and I can spend the whole rest of my day doing school. And then, later on, I can spend time with friends.
Mm-hmm. Which is the thing, is that people who work out earlier in the day do it more consistently for that reason, is that you don't plan shit for early in the day, or there's not enough time for something to come up early in the day. Mm-hmm. So if you can consistently wake up at 6:30 and do it, you will always do it. But if you do it at like 4, someone comes up and says, hey, you want to go to XYZ, or you have to study, or something like that happens. So
yeah, but that's my thing.
The thing is also you go to bed late.
Yeah,
and so going to bed late and waking up early every single day of the week can also just be counterproductive.
Right, because like I hang out over here, or I hang out with my friends or whatever, and like I'm not in bed till like 12 a.m. or 11 or 1
or 2
or 2
or 4.
So then it's like, well, fuck. So like 6. So what do you think?
Or not.
Do you think working out every day or working out like 3 days a week?
Do not work out every day.
It depends on what you're doing.
Well, like
I think rest.
If you don't already work out now, don't work out every day.
You burn out.
I've been working out, and then like it's like I go. Okay. I'm very consistent, and then something happens. I get sick or something, and I can't go.
Let me send you a workout plan that worked really well for me. It's just called a 5-day split.
Okay.
You just hit different muscle groups on different days with 2 rest days. It's great. It gives you enough time to recover, and you feel. And also, if you want a specific muscle group to get stronger, just hit it 3 days out of the week. So that's what I did for bench press.
So like arms?
Yeah, if you want your arms to get stronger, do arms on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No matter what. So if you're like, let's say Friday's leg day, do legs and do arms. Okay. If you want that group to get like stronger.
My arms just bulk really quick.
That's good.
Like
if you want.
Well, I don't want to be swole as fuck.
Why?
I don't want to be like Hulk.
Why?
Because
you're not gonna become the Hulk.
No, my arms bulk up quick. Like when I'm working out and I work out consistently, they like.
That's not what you want?
You have broad shoulders. Why would you not want to be like a muscle mommy GF?
I mean, people are into that.
They are.
I think everyone is.
And then you can control. Like I saw this one meme. It's like how to get any man to do what it says like good boy. It's like that's worked on me before.
Really?
God, if I was called a good boy, I don't know what I'd do. That's just never come up in my mind before. I don't know what I'd do.
I remember this one time, like...
So don't.
This one time I brought Sasha toothpaste. And she goes, good boy, and passes out of my face. And I was like, I don't know what you just awoken in me.
So that's a thing. So guys like that?
Yeah.
Some.
I think the majority of guys like it. Every guy I've talked to is like secretly. It's like
right now we're at a 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I were called... No, they didn't call me good boy.
You can't even say it. You can't even say it out loud.
I don't know, good boy's just bad. Say what? Good boy.
Oh, sorry, never mind.
What do you think I'm going to say?
Dude,
Yes, that has happened many times. And it's really, also made me uncomfortable.
I'm really drunk right now.
It just depends on the context.
Good boy.
No, I think like if I were ever called good boy, that's.
Well, you're.
I don't think
I
could
feel like
say
I
it.
couldn't see you being called.
Because Zach, you've been teleported out of the 1950s.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like,
Yeah, the
think-
50s
I don't
chest hair, the
belong
50s.
here.
You don't
I think
belong.
it's
You
more
were
for,
born
like-
in the wrong generation.
I legitimately was.
I think it's more for like. I don't want to say emotional, but like.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying what kind of
Feel
men
I'm
would
not
like
emotional.
that.
I mean, I like women that are angry, definitely, because I love
Angry?
arguments. Yeah, I love angry women.
Interesting.
I mean, I get that, but like, I don't think it fits into the good boy thing.
No,
Yeah,
because
how does-
No,
like,
that's
I-
not
Just
it.
being-
Or
I
it fits into
understand-
the,
Say
you
good
stupid
point.
fuck, suck my.
maybe
I
only
hope, I hope they haven't said that
Sounds
either. But
familiar.
only in Thailand.
Oh.
Wait, Catherine, why does it sound
No,
familiar?
it's like those words sound like they've been said by somebody in the past.
at some point,
What?
probably.
Whoa.
What are
I'll
you
tell
talking-
you later. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Don't
There's a
laugh at my
method.
technique.
Sorry. No, Dave. What kind of girls do you like? You
Yeah,
like girls who are
what's like
angry.
The ideal woman.
Yeah.
Smart, angry, opinionated, like unyielding to her beliefs.
Yes.
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I love women who argue. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, those are love fuck.
I also like it. I also love having insane arguments
Mm-hmm.
where like facts are not on their side, but they still do not give up the point anyway.
Dude, I'll
Look at
give
these
you that.
bitches.
I will give you that. Then there's some
Jesus.
good.
Your
bitches.
baking is so good, Sydney. Holy shit.
Catherine made the cookies.
Yeah, like well, it looks great. The cookies are delicious, Catherine.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited
They
about
are
the muffins.
very good
Oh wait.
Thank you. The muffins are good.
Fuck.
You should
God,
put
I'm gonna-
chocolate chips in some.
Stop. My diet is being ruined. I'm doing like I'm trying to do like the kind of like a shitty keto thing, where I just eat like a shit ton of protein each, low carbs, high protein.
Dude, I ate like 20 shrimp and that was it for 10.
I mean,
This is a bad.
so far, like I'm seeing real results. Like 220, that's the strongest I've ever been. 225.
Bad
That,
ass muffins.
I mean, I'm not trying to. I was trying to check. So I'm like, I think I'm stronger than the average American, but that's about it.
You're pretty strong though.
Yeah, but my plan is once I start doing 225 for reps, I will just never go up, and just start doing an insane amount of reps with 225 until I get that muscular hypertrophy,
God. That'll do it.
where I just like, okay, I gotta do chest day. It takes 3 hours because I'm just doing like 40 reps of 225.
Jesus.
Oh crap.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
Yeah, I'm still fucked up from Monday. Like it's everything like bicep, tricep, the entire pec right here. None of my delts, which is good. That
Do you
means
stretch before your workouts?
yeah, no, I did. No, I did like an insanely. I did a burnout, so it's like it's meant to. You're meant to be about this. So
Yeah.
I get all my fitness advice from my dad because he was like a big weightlifter in high school, and he's still super fucking strong now. So I'm like, if he can do it with like literally no dieting and no coach, and be benching 350, I'm gonna follow his advice exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like lift really heavy, do 3 sets of 8, and every time you hit a new PR, use that to make a burnout workout, and then your max will go up by like 20 pounds.
That's true.
I trust my dad a lot.
I trust him on something.
Do you not trust my father on certain things?
Okay.
No,
Do you want to know light bulb?
that will
I
increase
love
your
the
gains.
Bible.
Why do you treat me like I'm like an elf, like a dwarf?
I see a little gnome.
David, do you want a light? Ooh, thanks. I can use this for a potion.
You're a little quest giver. Can you bring
It
me
says-
3 light bulbs?
I do give Cindy and Catherine quests. Do you remember Catherine's first ever appearance on this podcast?
Yes, it was when you sent me to get.
Cat litter for
Well, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
And she came in. And that was the beginning of the Catherine saga.
Yep.
Indeed.
This has
I
been
was trying to find that
this
podcast.
is the exact direction I wanted the podcast to go in.
That's
Me?
good.
No, honestly, no. Just like with today's pod,
Oops.
like us talking about my problems.
What'd you do?
Next pod, we could talk
I
about like Zach's
the water
problems.
was spewing into
That'd be a
the
very short
wall.
podcast.
It's just-
out
Zach, you
in
don't
the
t-
kitchen.
Zach, the only reason you're not socially ostracized is because you're insanely attractive.
That's what people tell me.
Let's face it. If you look like
Yeah. Name any one of our friends.
Name.
Go ahead. Do it.
Zac Efron.
If you look like Zac Efron, you would be not accepted because Zac Efron looks weird now because he.
No.
Zac
I
Efron
look like Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin, like mid heroin Macaulay Culkin, or like post baby with Brenda.
I was gonna say Brenda Song Baby.
Brenda Song Baby. He looks amazing. He's so full of.
Yeah, I kind of want to. All right, here.
Okay, so my so my high school. Oh God, Ted Bundy. So
I'm just saying.
He does look like Ted Bundy.
People have told me that many times. I don't know why.
My
People
high school.
barely know.
So I was a teacher in high school who also actually never wanted to have a kid ever under any circumstances. She had a baby last year, and now she's like she only posts about her baby, which I think is cute. Like a baby's a big deal, but she's like spread baby fever. Post your baby as a newborn. She just loves her kid so much. It's adorable.
Y'all want kids?
Well, I love my kid, dude.
But I do kind of get annoyed at people when I feel like they've like changed their beliefs quickly, or like I don't know.
I'm telling you, having a child will do that.
It will.
Everyone I've ever seen that to, your brain changes forever.
From what I heard, after you turn 20, a lot of people I've talked to, after you turn 25, something kicks in. You're like, I could have a kid now, and it would be fine. Like,
no.
You would want a kid right now. You don't even know where your remotes are. How would you take care of
Dave
a child?
is at 25.
You guys, I've raised multiple freshmen into being functional adults. I can raise a baby.
He has actually got a point here.
Yeah, that's true.
He has done that.
Yeah, I know where you and Cindy are all the time because I track you.
Oh,
Get
God.
sure you're not up to any trouble.
Where do you track us?
You just know we're either here or VZ.
I've had you chipped.
Where else would we be?
My dad wanted me chipped.
That's probably a joke.
No.
What?
No, he was like, because we just got done watching the Taken movie, and he's like, I'm getting you chipped, and I'm like, you're not fucking doing that.
Did you
He's
get
like,
chipped?
No.
How do you know?
I don't, but hopefully not. Hopefully that's not the case. But anyway.
So it's a complete non sequitur here, but I just realized my dad has some really super fascist opinions but he's also super left wing.
All right,
like he thinks America is the best country in the history of the world.
Goddamn right.
He also thinks every American should be drafted into the military when they turn 18 to increase our military size even more.
Wait,
Everyone?
Oh,
yeah, let's say
everyone.
Dude, that is
Disagree.
one thing.
Be back there.
It's like Catherine's like, I need to get pregnant right now.
Yeah, see, that is the one thing. Breaks down. Feminists who want to be equal. Drafted? No.
Hell no.
None of that. No.
I love the memes like the feminism leaving my body when they like modify the draft.
I think I still have that picture that I...
Can you hand me another cookie, Sydney? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If it's not,
I do
burning.
Understand that opinion.
You want a cookie?
No, thank you. I got a muffin still. Muffin's hot.
No,
Is it good?
Oh.
Yeah, it is good, but it is toasty.
Fantastic. My first time making banana muffins. What?
I photoshopped this picture.
Perfect.
To prove you're in
This
the
is
kitchen.
when
being
we go to
housewife.
war. This is what will happen.
I don't see the 7 kids, but I see 3 legs.
Whoa! What? What?
Strange. Right, Dave, tell us a story.
I cannot believe the Democrats won the fucking Senate and they still have a chance of keeping the goddamn
I
house.
was about to say, how's the house looking?
They're probably gonna lose, just based on the fact they lost districts in New York and California.
We
That's
haven't...
true.
Yeah, because of like centrists not voting.
Yeah. But it's impressive how
Mhm.
little the red wave was.
It wasn't a red wave. It wasn't really even a red
Exists.
wall.
Well, that's the thing, too.
Sucks for them.
Is that usually if you see a solid maintaining of party lines in the midterm, you usually see a switch in the second term of a presidency.
Yeah.
Which means that Biden will most likely lose if you go on everything that's happened before.
I think so too. I don't think he should run again.
Well, yeah, he shouldn't run again.
Well, this is like the best an incumbent party has done in 27 years,
Yeah.
which is insane to think about. Like, especially with Biden being like as unpopular for president as he is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people just care about certain things very much. But we'll see. And honestly, I do want to see what happens if the Republicans end up controlling the House, because I don't know whether to give them money to anymore.
Well, based on right now, if they do end up winning House seats, it'll still be very contentious. Because I learned something new. They do like a roll call system for the House. Like voting happens, and based on who's there that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So like, it's a fucking joke. Like, so you're telling me like if 5 like Republicans get the flu, and they're gone, the Democrats just have a majority in the House at that moment. That's hilarious.
Yeah. No, you think the government works? No. Just kidding. I'm a hardcore anti-constitutionalist. It's stupid.
I think this will be very interesting next 2 years.
Yeah.
But the Democrats need to run someone young and with that Obama passion.
Yeah. Because that's the thing.
Like,
I'll do it.
AOC would be a good candidate,
can't
honestly,
do it.
if she was older.
I'd say she can't do it either.
She can't? Or like...
No.
like
How old is she?
Oh, you mean
She's
right now?
not
Yeah, she's only 31, maybe.
Yeah, I would say she won't be able to do it in 2 years.
I don't think she could win, even if she was 35, honestly.
No, she's
But-
got,
She's too contentious.
Unfortunately, like, she's also a woman with, like...
No, I will say
you know
that
what I
is
mean?
correct.
Because the American electorate, she's a woman with kind of like a weird voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like a chipmunky voice. Like, people are going to, like, destroy...
My boy Jafar has always said that about American politics. Like, he's from the UK.
Mm-hmm.
He said he could never imagine any black person in the UK becoming prime minister. This was when Obama was president. The same way he could never imagine a woman becoming president in the U.S. It's just like that's how the culture is. It makes sense for a black person to be president in the U.S.
Yeah.
and it makes sense for a woman to be prime minister in the UK. But
Because
not
if you're
the
like
other way
white
around.
and posh enough, you fit the aesthetic. Because like, let's face it, the average voter is super uneducated. They're voting based off aesthetic choices mostly. Obama, crazy cool aesthetic. He wasn't too dark. He was just light enough, and he had a really good speaking voice.
He did.
Like I watched some of his 08 speeches on the campaign trail.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. He destroyed McCain in all the debates.
I miss him so much.
Why? What policy?
What policy do you remember?
He was a fucking.
You were 13.
Catherine, he
when
was a
out of
fucking neoliberal. Like,
I have a bag that says thanks Obama and a list
I was
of
gonna
all the
say,
things he did.
But-
I also
Biden-
assume you're not a neoliberal.
Biden has actually enacted more, or attempted to enacted more progressive policies than Obama has, which is funny.
I just really liked Obama as a kid, and so it's just.
I'm not
it's a childhood
I'm not
thing.
shitting on you seriously. I'm
I
not
know.
like, yeah, but no, I am a neoliberal in my political beliefs.
If I want a fourth cat,
I'm not a neoliberal
No.
because it's
what,
boring.
3/4 cat?
Yeah, neoliberal.
Should I
It's
do
like,
this?
yeah,
To be fair,
it's a good status
a
quo. 'cause
core,
it-
a core
do
tenet
that
of
and then a little bit
neoliberalism
more.
is to establish,
Because that's 0.66.
is to like
You want
degrade
0.75.
and deteriorate
that and a little bit
national
Okay.
lines and national sovereignty. But with us at the head, it's just kind of boring.
Yeah, no, it's like neoliberalism is the current system America operates under, and it's why we are the dominant country. It's like, let's just spread our culture like a virus, and then everyone becomes American.
Which, to be fair,
it's working.
it is not working with the younger generations anymore because neoliberalism, the core tenet of neoliberalism, is the only thing that matters is money and
Yes.
materialism and wealth, which in the lower, younger generations is not anymore. That's why, like in Europe,
Yeah.
more far right parties are because it's the young people going for far right parties.
Exactly.
Because I mean, they'll go for more money otherwise, but they
You see,
don't care anymore.
that's why we gotta make sure the young people get the money like the hippies did. It burns the like stupid, crystal speak right out of them. Once they start earning a paycheck and get a 401k. That's why you gotta have regulations of capitalism to make sure small businesses can grow.
True. Which is important.
And some as long as you keep the people fed, happy, and healthy, you can I used to be very against Fukuyama's end of history theory, but the more I've after the Ukraine-Russian war, I think I believe in it now. Because look at Russia. second army in the world, getting bogged down in fucking Ukraine. A footnote of history. Just because Ukraine is backed materially by liberal, democratic, capitalist nations like the U.S. and the U.K., which proves we are the superior country. We don't even have to fight Russia ourselves to beat them. We should throw our economic weight around,
which is true.
Yeah.
The only thing I think that goes against it is, well, A, we'll see how long China lasts in the first place, but B, for the most part, of how much can it stand itself when there is nothing. Because that's the good thing is, Ukraine happened, is good for the U.S., not for the sense of, it allows us NATO expansion and essentially economic and diplomatic control of Ukraine. But the fact that it gives both parties something to care about, because we haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are thinking, something's going to happen in the U.S., something's going to split.
Yeah, but every single vote on Ukraine has been nearly unanimous. You want to give Ukraine, when Joe Biden was I want to reenact the Lend-Lease program, got passed through Congress easily.
Yeah. Because
it makes money. I'm very pro military-industrial complex. I think a world where a liberal democracy, with problems, I'll bet, like America is the head, is a good world. That's a world we should strive for.
I think a lot of people are starting to see that as a vapid world, and that's why a lot.
You say vapid or vapid? I say vapid.
I say vapid. It might be vapid, but I say vapid.
I'm not going to nitpick you.
You can go ahead and look it up if you want to.
Yeah.
Because, that is the ultimate thing about liberal democracy, wealthy capitalist liberal democracy, is that they get... this whole society is set up to get a lot of money for everyone, and, the average American, in fact, not even the average American, the top, 95% American is wealthier than most of the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So, we start trying to come up with shit to care about.
I think it's 3.
And I think that's starting to be true for the rest of the world, too.
You mean cultural issues to care about? You're just inventing
that's
problems.
why we're inventing things as well. Is that I think a lot of countries are saying, all right, we've achieved this level of economic prosperity.
3.
And honestly, if you're a person going from $60,000 a year to $80,000 to $100,000, you can still afford most of the things you want to. Just the luxury versions of it. But you can still afford everything you want to.
No,
I think people will start caring about other things.
That's why social issues have taken off in the past 20 years. Because the average American has their basic needs met, and once you get your basic needs met, you have the time to care about other shit, which in a third world country, insert country here, would not matter or come up because you're trying to feed yourself. The whole gender identity thing, which I totally respect. Obviously, it's your own choice, doesn't affect me. Blah blah blah. In other areas, that isn't happening because they're poor. Yeah. But in rich areas, that conversation comes up a lot because you have time to think about shit like that. Yeah, and I think there was actually a really good documentary about rich people. I forgot what it's called, but it did point out how rich people invent shit to get really passionate about because they're so bored otherwise. Redecorating your living room, we're oh god, she has a better dinner party than me, and it's so vapid. But it's
now you know who came up with that idea in the first place?
Who?
Ted Kaczynski.
Oh god, the Unabomber.
It is actually true. He did.
It
was the first time it's really mentioned of people.
I've never read his
feeling
work.
So honestly, the only one you need to read is the Manifesto. But it does make sense of people are so removed from. We've talked about it before. The power process.
The power process.
That you don't have any control over your own goals and gains.
Yeah, because you're in this capitalist system, but
which is his big argument against welfare societies, and I think does make sense, is that people are so removed from their own goals and gains. Society sets them goals and helps them achieve any of their gains, so that they don't feel like they have any power. And if you don't have the means to set your own goals, the example that he used was Hirohito. Who was a big...
The fruit juice?
What the fuck was Hirohito big in? Bugs, and what is that called?
He was an insect...
entomologist?
Entomologist.
He was a giant entomologist, which is a...
Yeah.
He liked doing it.
It's actually really popular in Japan for some...
It is.
Entomologists, they love bugs. Can you hand me the fruit juice?
But, Yeah, it's essentially that in a smaller scale.
I'll give me the Hawaiian punch, please. I'm a Tempoco.
This one.
No, small.
Were you successful, babe?
I'm.
Didn't
No.
see her there. I don't think she won.
Are you drunk?
That's a shame.
I am.
It's very high.
You know.
What's your Macarena speed at?
I don't know the Macarena, so 0.
How do British
the
people not
quadratic
know the
formula?
Macarena?
The
Are
quadratic
you
formula for
not?
Nah.
What?
How do you
No.
not know the
The quadratic formula.
No.
M equals mx squared plus b.
So what I want to. So Zach, I was listening to you, of course. At a guttural level, I agree with you, but at the same time, honestly, from my logic, I think that's totally fine. I think if you live in a society where people are comfortable enough to start caring about stupid shit, I think that's a good sign. Because I'd rather have people care about like make up problems for themselves than like starve to death. You know, it's like.
I will. Pardon me. I will say that's true, but I will say there's a lot of things that do come with that. Like a lot of people can't come up with their own shit to care about.
Yeah.
And that's why if you look at developed Western societies, especially in welfare states, suicide rates are very high.
Yeah, look at Japan.
Japan is one of them.
That's so
Finland is one of them too. One of the happiest countries in the world. One of the highest suicide rates. And
That's your fact check.
alcoholism. Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Amount of alcohol drunk and rate of alcoholism, amount of suicides. A lot of things like that. And men, for the most part.
Yeah, it's
women don't
mostly
commit
men.
suicide. which
Pussies.
Women are like, I think it's like 3 to 4 times more likely to attempt suicide, and men are
Like twice as like
well, it's like
seed, like or
in
something.
some places up to 10 times more likely to do so. Oops.
Jesus Christ! Suicide rate for Finland for men is 20.1%. What the fuck? Jesus Christ!
A lot of people kill themselves, dude.
A lot of men kill themselves.
Yeah.
Because there are issues for men. Like I'm not trying to go like full male rights activist here, but I really do feel like men are definitely unfairly shit on sometimes as part of like Western culture.
Mm.
It's like, cause like, you know, like even I think it's weird when men talk about their problems too much.
Yeah.
And so if you can't find a person who's like, I don't know, like I remember like when I was at my, I don't know, hold on, I want to mute this portion.
I have to be something.
Okay. Okay. It was muted for like, I don't know, like I definitely like, you know, like I do not cry, if like other men are present.
My dad cries all the time. Like if there's a sad movie, he's crying. He's such like a macho man, and then he's always like.
I'll cry if I'm alone. If I'm like watching sad Reddit videos, I'll have a little bit of like tears out. Like I will happy cry much more than I will sad cry.
Why don't you like crying?
I don't know. It's ingrained in me. It's like you need to be the support system for other people. You cannot show weakness. Like people are counting on you to be the emotional rock in any given situation.
When you were little, did you ever cry for no reason?
No.
Oh, I used to. Like if a slightly sad song came on, I'd just be crying about it.
I think Craig's being too funny.
Craig's too high
What are
right
you
now.
doing, Craig?
Craig's not even done a full Macarena yet.
Ow!
Craig, stop! The cat's on the.
I know the cat's in the chair.
Theo, kill him.
Get out of my chair, you little cat of feline bitch. That was right. I'm actually European. I don't know where. Blah. What am I saying right now? Why is no one? Yeah. Shut up.
Funny.
My
Fucking hilarious. Okay. Serious question.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go.
Which is better, bourbon or brandy?
Brandy.
A Bud Light. That's what I always
Oh
say.
my God.
When barbecue,
No.
we getting some good old steaks out on
No. Wait.
I'll do a mean
I would kill for a steak right now.
I would kill this.
God, that sounds
I can
really
make a
good.
mean ass steak. If you buy them, I'll make them.
It's only 9:30. We could go to Walmart and buy steaks.
Can we please make steak?
I can
Oh
cook
my
a damn
God,
steak.
I would
love
love
I can do a reverse sear
My
on a
mom
steak.
gave me seasoning for
I'm
this.
so good at making steaks.
Can you cook a, can you cook a proper T-bone steak? That's my favorite
My
kind of
mom
steak.
gave me seasoning for this. For the smell.
There's special seasoning you get from Amazon.
I really, oh my god! Like, I didn't have dinner
Make a good
tonight.
steak.
The Japanese festival went to shit because we got there. It was weird. We left 10 minutes after we got.
Steaks are so expensive.
I wasted 2 hours of driving, but it wasn't wasted because I ended up bonding with Yuka and Hallie. We had a really good time.
Yeah, sometimes it just has to happen like that. Sorry, don't look at me.
I'm sorry. I'm really drunk.
I'm just
I
kidding.
can't control what I'm looking at right now.
I was just kidding.
Anyway, I just don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, no, I'm not. I can only cry when I'm really drunk.
I did that too. Remember when you kicked me out of your house?
Yeah, that was really funny.
And I started crying, just bawling my eyes
Was
out.
that when we had to get
like,
Sidra and Jose to come with us?
Okay, Zach. Serious question.
Yes.
Bourbon or brandy?
Brandy.
Christ.
I don't know. I just
That's that, Zach.
I hope that picked up. I mean, brandy.
I just yeah.
Sonya's opinion is bourbon. I can tell you that.
I definitely wish I didn't have
Duncan
to use
family loves bourbon.
I definitely wish I could do metacognition without the use of substances, but I just can't break down that last barrier. Thinking about your own thinking.
Can I get steak?
Well, I think I missed something in the middle between bourbon, brandy, and
talk-
metacognition.
I don't know.
Talking about how we have trouble crying. Like it's like
Oh.
yeah, it's like I wish I could like unlock those emotions to like
real drunk.
get shit out without substances, but like it's. I have mitts. Get some oven mitts.
You're using a spoon.
I feel. Sorry.
Put it down further so you don't burn your hands.
I don't know.
It's like 5 minutes.
There's just like a certain like. There was a really popular post on social media. I think it was Twitter it went viral a month and a half, 2 months ago. It was about this woman that was a trans man, so transitioned from being born a woman into being a man, talking about how they had no idea how shitty it was to be a guy.
Mm.
It's like, yeah, you just suddenly, like as she transitioned and became more masculine, she's like, she realized like everyone just has a certain amount of animosity towards you or distrust, and you're isolated like just barely enough to feel mentally ill. Because like no one really cares about dudes.
I care about dudes.
No, it's okay. I'm not. Don't be a pick me, bitch. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not a pick me bitch.
A pick me, bitch.
Pick me like I'm not like other girls. Like pick me.
Oh,
No, it's
I
not what
see.
I'm saying.
I know you're not. I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to bitch too much about it because like
Bitch all you want.
I don't care
It's
about
your
other men
fucking
that much
podcast.
either. Like I'm really focused. I care about It's like, for example, if we went clubbing and Danny went missing, I'd be like, oh, Danny's dead. We'll find him tomorrow. I want to go home. But if Sydney were to go missing, I'd be like, where is she? That's like to all the random homeless men.
Oh, that's sweet.
I don't know.
You would attack the random homeless man to find me.
Of course.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't know.
Probably take a homeless man.
Because being as a guy, like, men are really lonely in today's society. Like,
Maybe I should make a house for all the lonely men.
No, you should not. That's a bad idea.
Oh God.
Like a
Like,
nursing home.
Like,
Oh, no.
like I'm not trying to I'm not
For
trying to
them
sound like an incel here, but the virginity rate study definitely shows that.
Yeah.
Because like I think the virginity of men 18 to 25 is like in the past. I'm quoting this while drunk, by the way. In the past 10 years, has increased by something like 30%.
Yeah. It's
Like a number enough to be concerning. And for women, it's gone up by 15. And this is counting so it's like, and so the virginity rate thing is showing like, okay, these guys cannot get women to have sex with them because they don't have like these social bond connections.
They
Cindy.
don't taste good. They taste fuzzy.
Cindy, don't eat the battery.
I can't. I don't like that.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, like the virginity rate thing is a big problem. Because it shows that you can't make those social connections that like mid and previous generations were able to make, and it shows that society today is more lonely, more isolating than it was before.
True.
What do you guys make of it?
Yeah.
I just want a steak.
I would kill for a
All
steak
right.
right now.
Kroger
I can make
closes
a
at
good
11.
steak.
I
just
Googled it.
Catherine is the centrist. I just want to grill for Christ's sake.
Fucking citrus.
Grill. I don't care about virginity. I just want to grill.
Us women made dessert.
You guys did do
Y'all
a good
can
job.
make a steak.
You made dessert
two kinds of
before
muffins.
anyone made
We
steak.
didn't make
We're
plans
moving
for
into
steak.
these roles.
I'm way too drunk to cook steak right now.
No, we need a plan.
Dude,
You
you
get-
are not drunk enough to cook steak
I'm
right
not
now.
drunk
I'm telling
enough
you.
to cook steak. I can cook I can cook a steak
I can
like nobody
Stake
can.
up that cook real
I
good.
feel like
I can stink up that cake anytime.
I feel like we can figure out how to
Anytime
make
for you,
steak.
babe.
I mean, I have a cast iron skillet. That's the best way to make a steak.
I have,
Cast iron.
I have one as well.
Why? Why do you have a cast
We don't
iron
even have a
skillet
fucking kitchen
in your
anymore.
room?
So I can make grilled cheeses and rainy last year. And
They
I
were
kept it
badass
because
though.
it's-
Catherine can make a
Fuck.
damn good grilled
fuck.
cheese.
Get yourself a
That's what she
toasty
said.
bun.
Like,
a
I
couple of
might-
times.
I don't think I can like move away from her.
Sorry, I'm having a pet cramp.
Ah!
You can buy these like grilled cheese toasty bags. So you put it in a bag and then into a toaster. So it cooks it like a grilled cheese. Nah, it's amazing. It's great.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, but hush.
Sorry, no,
Yeah,
my
grilled cheese.
my-
I just want a
This is really
steak.
cool.
The Family Guy.
no, my right pec is like involuntarily contracting, so I'm having to like use my fucking lat to keep it still, so I can rub it out.
Normally
could you
I ask
sober
for-
up in the time it took us to get to Kroger and back?
No, bitch, I'm depressed. I said my best friends tell me all my flaws.
You asked for it.
I know, I
Shut the
wanted
We
fuck
your
up.
best friends. That one will be me. No, you can't look sad. I'll burn the cat. Theo gets mad when I burn her.
Theo
I
kill.
don't know
I
why.
wonder why.
Can we sing a song?
No, no. I want to talk about what's your opinion on the virginity level increasing rapidly in men?
I think it's great. I think everyone should have sex.
No,
No.
increasing.
Increasing.
Yeah, like it's up by 30%.
Men, yes.
Yeah.
The
That
virginity
sucks.
level of men is increasing. The virginity level of women is increasing at a low
Like
rate.
half
Like
the rate,
half
yeah.
of that.
So, like, less people are having sex now?
Less men are having sex.
So you heard it from Craig.
So
Like
more
this.
women are having sex with more women.
No, that this includes like gay
No.
things as well. It's not like also Craig's. I heard it from
Sorry,
Craig's mouth.
Kronk, I
The
didn't hear
Jews
you.
don't want you to have sex. They made anime for that. I
Is
think
that
there
what
was
Craig-
something-
that?
Is that what Craig said?
That's what Craig
What?
said.
Where's
Oh,
Craig
on to us.
Craig.
Craig.
Jeez, guys, no, I didn't say that. I said the popularity rate of anime and the virgin rate are very much correlated.
But correlation doesn't equal causation.
Yeah,
First
it
of all.
does.
Sometimes,
In this
but
case.
sometimes it's just obvious.
Cindy, there were a lot of Jewish bank owners before the Holocaust.
Yeah. See what happened?
Cindy, Jesus Christ! Ah!
I didn't say that!
You did say
That's not what
that!
I meant!
She is a country girl.
That's not what I meant!
I sure do hate them Jews.
Okay.
We
fine.
still
Not
own
what
the
I-
bank, so.
Oh, Catherine.
No.
Oh my god.
Is it?
That's
No.
not what
Did
I
she
meant.
say something
We
anti-Semitic?
need to go
I love
to
all-
a museum.
I don't
and
want to go
educate
to a
ourselves.
museum.
Can Cindy, are you?
I
think
didn't
you
mean
need to go
it.
to this
Cindy,
museum.
I didn't mean
Cindy,
it.
are you
I
pulling?
didn't mean it.
Cindy, are you Cindy, are you pulling a
Talk to our
Kanye
friend
and
a little too
refuse?
much.
I'm not a Kanye.
Are you refusing to go to the
I didn't-
Holocaust
no,
Museum?
I'll go. I didn't mean to say that.
That-
It
that's
just
it.
popped into my head.
We gotta take her to the
Alright,
Holocaust
we're all going
Museum.
to the Holocaust
See what
Museum.
happens whenever I.
What if we kissed in the Holocaust Museum, like in
Fault in Our Stars.
Anne Frank's house.
I would make
God.
out an answer.
Fuck off! Anyway, now we're back. Catherine, yeah, you're my ex-girlfriend, so we have to kiss in a Holocaust museum. That is a rule.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Why?
That's the optimal place to
Just
have a
say
breakup
okay.
Did you
kiss.
say next girlfriend? I thought she was your last
Ex-girlfriend.
girlfriend. Ex.
Oh, I'm waiting the wings after someone else leaves, until after your current guy leaves.
What's going on right
I'm
now?
gonna swoop in and take you.
I
Like
can't
Batman.
compare to that. Sorry.
You can't. Can you branch? Can you?
Can you branch?
Hey yo, we're crying, guy.
What
We're
crying?
praying it. I got your
Crying
fire.
on motherfucking dimension now, boys.
It's like, yo, I got the Krang burger. We're crying, guy.
That still is
When
the
that guy,
funniest
we
shit I've
caught
ever
viewers for context. We were at the bar. And Craig ordered a sandwich. It took the barkeep half an hour to make a sandwich, and then he comes by to our table
Because he knows, like, it's like a different guy than the
Yeah.
guy who was back there at first, right?
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
knows, like, some white guy named Craig
Craig.
order, and there's only one group of white
White
guys in
guys,
this
yeah.
bar.
And he goes to our table and is like, hey, yo, we're crying, guy. And then you're too busy talking up like this table full of annoying white women. And we're like, he's there. And then he has his thumb on top of the burger. As he's
He's like squishing the burger, and he's like holding it like
It had
this.
sticks in it anyways, but he had his thumb right in it. I'm like, jeez, bro, don't even take it from you.
He's like, hey, yo, you crying? And you're like, yeah? Then he just hands the burger.
Got your burger.
I was like, oh, sweet.
Hey, yo, we're crying.
And
If I won't be damned, the doorman said it's the best burger I'll ever have, and it's one of the best burgers.
It
I've
was.
ever had.
It,
It's
you,
fucking
honest to God,
favorite-
I have been, since we have gone there, I have been honestly considering getting a membership to mid.
Fuck! Okay, we're back. It just throws up inside of my shirt. Just
Yeah, Sydney and I went to lunch the other day, and it was one of our, like, quiet, we're not talking to each other lunches. And I just, like, halfway through the meal, just started laughing to myself, and Sydney was like, why are you laughing? And I was like, I'm thinking about Craig's burger.
Krang.
The confidence in which he said Krang was,
Like that's a real name.
was the best part.
Yeah, what Krang at?
Where we're crying at.
What's his name? Krang. What? That's his name, dog.
Hey, yo, I got the Krang burger. No, I feel like the random people you meet on a night out drinking are what makes life good to live, you know?
Midtown was a
Oh,
swell
like the
place. I'm telling
Do
you.
you remember that
Midtown
one?
was
Do you remember that one
special.
girl outside of Flying Saucer who was like, "Hey!"
Yeah. No, I don't think Craig was there for that. I don't think he was. I think it was me, you, and
it was me and
Danny,
What the-
right?
So what the fuck are you looking
She's
at?
looking at the blaze.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
what were you guys saying?
nothing. Yeah, this girl yelled at us. She's like, "I hope y'all have a good night." And the bouncer was like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here, bitch!" And I don't know. She must have done something fucked up in that club because he was ready to like murder her. Yeah,
I had
pretty
no
good.
fucking idea.
It was so
No,
funny.
she just comes out. We like come out, and she goes, "Hey,
Hey, you
have a
guys!
good
I'm
night."
like, "Oh shit!"
It's
my-
like Danny's like, "I want to dance," and then Danny starts dancing. She starts cheering, and then the bouncer starts yelling
Yeah.
at her, and she says, "I love you," and then runs off.
Yeah, like, I said, "Have a good night, ma'am," in my drunken stupor.
Ma'am.
And then
Hope
you
have
ate like
wonderful
a
evening.
plate of nachos
Oh,
by
yeah.
yourself.
Not by myself.
No,
It's
you had the
at bar.
majority-
Listen,
You had the
listen.
majority.
You had all those nachos.
had the
I had like
majority
two
of-
of those nachos.
You had the majority of that plate.
Oh shit! Well, I love
Two
nachos.
juicy nachos, and you up the
No,
bottom
no,
of
They
them.
were stuck underneath the cheese.
You were like dipping your finger. You were like
It was
two
just
fingers.
juice and
You're like
meat.
fingering
You
the
just
cheese.
There's nothing wrong getting things dirty, bro. That's what I'm saying. Just
Oh, so you sailed the
It's
sailed the
finger
Red
food.
Seas, huh?
Sorry.
Are you as cool as me? Have you sailed the Red Seas?
Sorry.
Why would you mention that on the podcast for your mother to hear?
You've never. You've
Well,
never
you
listened.
see, if the Red River flows, you gotta take the dirt road.
what? Craig, no, no.
No.
face!
No, you put up with it.
Oh.
I like.
There is no.
The coppery taste isn't as bad as you would expect.
Okay,
taste-
everybody.
It's iron, isn't it?
It's just it's for my gains. It's protein and iron. Just
Disgusting. But okay.
I did that to with the girl I did that with. She made a fucking Bloodborne joke after I was done, and I fell in love for a second. She was like, "The blood." And I was like, oh, "You amazing woman, hot."
I'm glad you fell in love, Dave.
That she cheated on me.
Well, they all. Well.
Save it for marriage.
And now that bitch is in Finland, fucking some Finnish guy or chick. She went both ways.
Yeah, well, it happens to us
Imagine
all.
getting
Dude.
cucked by a woman. That's gotta be another kind of pain.
That's true. It's never happened to me yet.
Congrats, Catherine. Class of 2021.
What? I thought, have you been cucked by a woman, Catherine?
No, I'm reading my cup.
What do you call it when a woman is beat by another woman in her pursuit of a man? Is that being cucked or is it something else?
It's called home wrecking.
I don't know. I don't know if that's called being
Home wrecking? None of my friends would ever home wreck.
No.
Never.
Hey. There's some more I don't want to get into.
Dude, did I ever tell? Speaking of that, did I ever tell you the story of the first girlfriend I ever dated? Which
No.
started this off bad.
Let's go.
So I met this girl when I was, I want to say 11 or 12.
I love you guys so much.
And I kind of knew who she was, right? But I really knew who she was when she started dating my friend when I was 12.
Which friend was it?
John.
Oh, no!
This one girl started
Give me a cookie,
dating
Sydney.
John when
Huh?
she was
Hand me a
12.
cookie, please.
And I
Okay,
thought
one
she was
moment.
really cute for a while. And she was an emo chick. So I started going like full out emo for a little
Do you
while.
like straighten your hair and everything?
Well, no, not at this point. Not at this
fuck.
point. Eventually, yes,
My brother
but not
went
at
through
this point.
that.
Was it the rare curtain?
I just wore the clothes, but I had long hair. Like, I had long, beautiful, curly locks.
Wow.
And I always did.
Oh,
So, I tried, you know, John was dating this girl for a while, and eventually they broke up. I figured it wasn't going to work out, but I kept talking to her for a while. She stopped being so emo, but then she started dating another one of our friends, Harrison. And at one point I said, like, you know what, I should try something. And while she was dating, I was like a 15-year-old. I didn't know what to do. And so at some point we were joking around. And I thought it was okay as a 15-year-old to send a dick pic to a girl on a flip phone. So I did.
And you got arrested for sexual harassment.
And I did, and she broke up with her boyfriend, and we dated.
Wait, how small was his dick then?
Harrison's? Not. Which...
Did you do like a good lighting or something?
Oh, good angles. Yeah, good angles.
Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you. Yeah.
But it was... I'm just saying. No, it was...
I was petting my
that was
cat.
how it started, is I intended to be a home wrecker, wasn't a home wrecker, and then became a home wrecker. Then I dated my first girlfriend.
Nice. So you give me a cookie.
David, I'm doing something.
Stop splooging on the fucking cupcakes.
Splooging.
What's in the
She's been
splooge?
saving up for weeks.
Wait, no, it's November. No!
I failed on
Exactly.
I failed on November. So I could feel the cusp of electricity power soaring through me, and I got too scared.
Fair enough.
This is...
So when's Tristan get his wizard powers?
Hopefully, he doesn't, because he's going to kill us all.
That's
He
if
will.
does.
He will kill us. He'll kill me first.
That makes
Honestly,
No,
I
no,
think...
no, no, no. Okay, I'm not like he.
Okay.
He makes me genuinely uncomfortable sometimes when he does the comparisons between
Oh.
me and himself.
What do you mean?
No, to be fair,
Yeah, you guys do
I
it too,
will
but that
say
bothers me.
I
That-
started that.
that
As I
does
told
bother
Tristan,
me.
like, dude, Dave's what you would be like if you got laid. And
That-
it fucked with him so
That
hard.
it bothers me because he brings it up every third time we hang out. Like I'm like, please stop comparing yourself to me because it makes me sad.
Yes, well, he
I mean-
will. Yeah. I mean, he's gonna get his wizard powers. He's gonna kill you first. He'll probably kill everyone else that
So it
we
won't
know.
change the fact that I had sex, so I win in the end.
At the end of the day, sure. I mean, to be fair, though, let's be honest. What's the first thing you do when you get wizard powers? You lose wizard powers.
Yeah,
So,
I mean like,
at
This
least...
doesn't look good.
I will say, I think he does categorize the friends who have tried and the friends who have not tried.
man, you know, so like, I wish he was here so we could have this conversation. But I would say this to him if we were sober anyway. I just really think he'd benefit from talking to a professional about his feelings. That would help him out a lot. But his problem is, which I hope you're listening, man. I hope you do tune into this episode, that he thinks he's smarter than therapist. That's a problem. He needs to humble himself a little bit and go to another person for help. Like someone that's not you or I, someone that is trained to give solutions for these problems that everyone goes through. I went to therapy. It really helped me. Not as much as LSD, but
Shout out, BJ. But yes, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You know what I mean? But and I know he won't listen to me. Maybe he'll listen to you if you tell him to go to therapy.
Well, who knows? Maybe the move will do it for him.
I think so, because he'll be so bored. He might have no other option other than to work on himself.
Or to get laid.
I mean, he can always pay someone.
We told him that too, and
he doesn't need to do that.
We already know girls who've offered. So.
Well.
Actually, yeah. And now there's no.
Now there's no.
What?
Like 200.
No, for free.
For free. Yeah, now there's no. You're not in the way anymore. So. Yeah. Because the problem is, every girl that's interested in Tristan is in proximity to Zach, and Zach's a black hole of attractiveness, so he sucks him in.
Into his ass.
I do.
Assvor. But anyway, I think he'll make it. I think Tristan's biggest problem is, out of everything, he's too hard on himself. He's a good man. He's a good friend. He's a good person. I think once he finds a woman that he loves and loves him back, he'll be complete.
Yeah.
I think he can find that. Because I don't think he's unattractive. Emma, my beautiful roommate, has said he's more attractive than me, which no, I hit her a few times for, but that's her opinion.
Get fucked, loser. But yes.
But no, I think he just needs to find a girl.
He's got a big potential.
He does have a lot of potential. He's a lot of potential that he does not see because he's depressed.
That's true.
And I think once he gets over his depression, what whining?
He is a little bit whiny. That is the complaint that I've heard from the most people is that he does whine.
The problem is he whines and he explains way too much. Like he has a tendency to talk down to people by accident. I think, especially women.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's.
Well, he's not aware of it. It's not like a mean thing. It's just like, but I think he has the potential to make it. He's not hideous. Like he just has that bigger body type. So he just find a girl.
No, but women love that.
Some women love that.
There's a lot that do. I
mean, granted, all my girlfriends have been thin as a rail, so maybe you have more points than I'm giving you credit for them. Because I'm a big dude. I'm working on losing weight. I've lost a lot of weight so far.
Looking like Zac Efron right now.
I wish I was.
Essentially, yes.
Intermediate
all your viewers at home.
Intermediate fasting is amazing. Takes a lot of willpower, but I kind of fetishize my own willpower. So the longer I go by eating, the more egotistic I get. The stronger I become. No, but he could totally make it, and I'm rooting. Even though I showed him a lot, I'm rooting for him constantly. I want him to make it. I want him to find a place in life where he's happy.
I think he can.
I just think he needs to do 3 things: go to therapy, stop the self-hate, and put himself out there.
You can't love someone else if you
Just
don't
put
love
yourself
yourself.
Exactly.
That is so right.
And women can smell when you're insecure.
Mm-hmm.
They can smell the fear musk you extreme. It tells people not to breed with you. You need to lose that fear
not
musk.
to breed with you. That's a good way to put it.
Because I'm telling you guys, my 2 girlfriends in college,
right now?
in college have been each been my 2 girlfriends in college have each been 10 out of 10s.
I'm sure they have been.
I punch above my weight routinely because I'm confident, and he can have that same confidence. Exactly. And
confidence is attractive on everything.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's like
if somebody's confident, I'm like, yes. Like, I'm just kidding. That was a little much, but
it's okay. I talked about eating a woman out on her period on this. You can anything else. Nothing's comparable to that.
Right.
You're not too much.
No, I know.
I love vodka.
Wow.
You should have more, dude.
It's a good time. But yeah,
I think you're still cognizant.
That's like the main thing. If a guy one of my professors He's so.
We are still
confident.
live, just so you know.
Oh,
No one listens to this.
No one listens. We have 0 viewers.
this particular person I know. He's so confident when he walks in the room. I'm just like, like this man is just a fucking masterpiece. That's all I have.
You want him to tutor you privately?
Indeed.
She has a lot of meetings with him.
But his integrity is so solid. He could probably fuck you and still give you like a C. Like he wouldn't give you.
That's true.
Would be very
He
sad.
took an oath as a teacher.
That'd be the most Chad move ever. Seduce a student, fuck them, still give them the grade they earned.
God, based.
God, Cindy, you're a great person. I'm happy I'm your friend. I just want to express that just now. I'm at the stage of drunk where I'm like emotional. I need more vodka.
You're a great friend, Dave.
We still
think
have
these
an hour
muffins
and
need to-
5 minutes until Kroger closes.
That's true.
I'm not gonna go cook.
We can't
We're
make
not.
a steak right now.
we're not-
We have to marinate it.
Yeah, we're
We
not.
just throw that bitch on
It's
the
not gonna be
stove.
good if we just like fry a steak.
But it's so good if you do.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to
Hold
get
on.
burgers or something?
What do you marinate a steak in?
Yeah, what's your recipe? Like, cause normally what I do is I salt and pepper mine, let it dry out from the packaging for like an hour. I looked this recipe up. Like, here's how to make a T-bone steak: salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic salt, 5 grams of normal mushrooms that you cook with it to give it the extra flavor. Two
Sure, they're normal.
2 sticks of rosemary. 2 sticks of
Okay.
rosemary. And then 2 tablespoons of butter. Put that in a pan. Sear the steak. Flip it. Sear it again. That's the best T-bone steak I've ever had, and I cooked it myself. It was you let it get like a little crust on the top.
Okay,
it's
how
so
do you
good.
like your steak?
Medium rare.
Yeah.
I know this one motherfucker that
Me
likes
too.
this.
I like mine more on the rare side.
I know this one guy that likes his steak
So
well
good.
done, and he's gay.
That's disgusting.
That's
like it's like
he puts
fucking
ketchup on a
stupid.
well done steak.
That is a waste of a
Wait,
steak.
Zach, you know this guy too. Guess who it is?
He's gay?
No,
This
no, he's
is
not gay.
Extremely sweet. I shouldn't.
Guess who it
pour
is?
all over.
Guess who likes his steak well done with
That's
ketchup?
like something you fucking do.
No, not Tristan.
Am I allowed to have them? Oh,
Yeah.
you're eating this one.
No,
You can have it, whatever you want.
Finn's Chad. Finn
I was
eats.
gonna say, I
Finn,
think
Finn
it's
likes.
cool. Muffin.
Okay,
Yeah.
Finn eats rare steak, like a fucking animal.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be one way or another for him.
No,
I thought normally.
Bobby.
Really?
Yeah, Bobby likes.
I would have never
He
guessed
likes
that.
well done steak.
Who the
with
fuck? God, I had respect for
Yeah.
Bobby.
It's okay.
Where did that go?
He's still dating
This
that
one that I
horrible
poked looks
woman
really good, though.
who I'm going to probably have to go to their wedding in 2 years.
You better invite me.
Anyway, about the
More-
steak.
Can you imagine if Bobby makes me his best man? Elena would flip her shit.
That'd be
And
hilarious.
Does she like any of his friends?
No,
No, she hates.
she
us.
hates all of us.
because they take away his time.
She wants that big Bobby dick in her constantly.
That dick.
I like how I've told him for years that she likes him. He goes, no, we're just friends.
Ugh. What
Jesus, this 5 pound weight feels.
Let me hold it.
If you're a little bitch, it does.
It's actually just fake weights they put in there. They changed the label. 10 pounds is actually like 40.
I was gonna say that doesn't look like it's 5 pounds.
That is a total 5 pound weight.
Really?
Look at the label. It's like a 2,500. No, 2,500.
Skull crushers.
You can get it for 20.
I found this super cool workout to do on back day.
Mhm.
You take like the short bar you normally use for preacher curls.
Mm.
Find a bench, lie down, put your shoulders on the bench.
There you go.
5 pounds. Put your shoulders on the. You like lay down on the bench, put your shoulders on the bench. Then you like lean back like this and bring it forward like this.
Ah.
It destroys your lats, but
I
feel,
love workouts that do that.
I feel like
So good.
it literally fixed my spine because all my muscles are so strong. It's like holding everything together better.
Dude, I wish.
Oh, I love working
I
out.
wish my muscles worked. It's bullshit.
Like, cause I after I did 225, I looked and like a girl was just staring at me as I was lifting. Because I'm telling you, that 225 took like 10 full seconds to get back up because I was like, and I'm just like, yeah.
I bet, dude. I
Where's the
cannot
vo-
imagine
oh,
benching vodkas.
Where's the
Not
vodka?
right there.
They need
It's
to
on the
sit.
window.
It's under there.
They need to-
Oh hell yeah, bro!
but I cannot imagine benching 225. I think my deadlift max was 285. So
Wow.
A 225 bench is. What if you can do a 225 bench? You could probably deadlift.
Look at these muffins.
Probably
380.
I haven't matched that on. I've been doing light deadlifts, but I need to see what I can do. Like, what is the most I can do where I'm about to pass out and injure myself? Like, what's like the limit?
I love doing that.
Because 225, I think, is my like. Based on the fact that I was able to get it up there relatively smoothly, that's not my like. I don't think that's my absolute max.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't like I didn't lose form the entire time.
Are you doing how many reps?
Okay, 225. That's my PR. So I did it one time.
One time, okay.
So I want to modify my workout and do a higher amount of weights per rep. Something weird I found is that I can do more weights for more reps when other people are watching me. Oh, okay. It's like I thought you just had your panties out here on it. Why are you dressed like that?
Because it's fun.
I was gonna say, it looks like a mocap. It really
you look nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Let me just. So.
Damn, that's gangsta as hell.
Right.
So generous.
Sydney's taking her pants off.
No, but like
Sydney's pants are off.
But like when other people watch you lift,
as I do,
it does literally help you lift more. Like it activates something in the lizard brain of like this is not a competition. I'm trying harder, and like there's like at least a 15-pound difference between what I can do alone versus what I can do for other people watching me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember doing it over the summer. There was like some kids camp at Hendrix, and I was doing the 5x5 still.
Yeah, that's a killer workout. That's really good for. It's really good for you.
It was good, but I was doing squats at some point. I think it was on my fifth set of squats, and there was some kid camp, and they just came up. They just stopped doing whatever they were doing in the basketball gym and just came up to the window, and they were fucking cheering. This is like the first time I added. It wasn't 3 full plates, but it was like 2 45s and I think a 25 or something
for squats.
Nice,
man.
Yeah. And so they were yelling. I was like
275.
Yeah, 275. I was doing a 275 squat, and they were yelling at me. I was like, I can't let these kids down. And that is, I felt like a fucking warrior, dude.
Yeah,
and I had to do it for the kids.
No one watched me do a 225. If I had like my friends there, I think I could have done like 250, like at least once. I could have done.
Should I come scream at you?
Totally.
It works. Honest to God, it works. If someone starts screaming at you, you will lift heavy.
Okay, I'll go when you go.
I don't know why. I definitely got this from my dad because guys, no, it just feels so good to be strong.
It does.
Like you definitely,
I love being strong.
Yeah, that's something a lot of women don't experience because it's like women are inherently weaker than men, and I would hate that's so shitty. I would hate to have their reality. You know
I don't get that.
Just make the men do it for you. It's nice.
No, I'm talking about like when I was like 17, I saw. When I was 17, I saw a fucking meme that opened my eyes to like the differences between men and women. Because women, okay, like it's the meme. Here's the meme: man goes on a date, worst fear. I could fuck up this date and be a fucking cringe sword and make it awkward. Woman's worst fear: I will get fucking murdered. Two completely different spectrums of worry. And the fact like the average man is stronger than the average woman is fucking like horrifying. Like imagine if like you were on the street and every dude you met had a potential for being stronger than you.
That's why you're armed.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
You got 2 usually.
What?
I'm sorry, I derailed this very serious topic about me making
That's
a
okay.
joke.
You didn't do anything.
But it's like a social problem. There's not really a solution for it. But I think it's appropriate to acknowledge the biological differences between men and women. Like the average woman is less strong than the average man.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of men should be aware of that and consider that. Yeah, it's like could a female MMA fighter kick my ass? Oh, totally, 100%. I would die. I would be murdered. But like, could the average woman kick my ass? No.
I was gonna say, Dave, there was the famous one. There was it is the 11% rule, right? There was that? It was a Polish fight. Not listening at this point, but it was a Polish fight. There was like a Polish video game streamer, some fat ass, and he said he could beat any Polish women's MMA fighter in a fight. And someone challenged him, and he said, okay. And so no training. Just this fat guy goes to an MMA fight with a woman, and she starts throwing the punches, and you can see him just donk, and that was it. That was the end of the fight.
Well, the strength of it is insane.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like I'm a big guy.
He bumped him on the head like a troll.
It really was. It really was. I think he got her with like a bonk. And
like very few people could knock me out because of like.
That's why there's weight class.
Let's
Yeah,
get
exactly.
Mike Tyson in here.
No, okay, okay, listen, my arrogance extends like the average dude.
Yeah.
If any other like person that was trained would kill me, like Mike Tyson would, I would be dead.
Yeah.
If
he
a
would-
welterweight walked up to him and punched him, he'd be fine.
Did you say welterweight?
Welterweight.
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 Do you not know your boxing weights?
Boxing weight?
Boxing. Hey, you ever gone boxing before? Hey, God.
Oh.
Yes. Welterweight. That's a thing.
I mean, it's just really unfair to women in general.
Yeah.
About the natural nature is
life.
unfair.
What nature's unfair?
Yeah, because the women are naturally weaker than men, but like
It makes up because men are more on Tinder than women.
yeah,
So then
you win.
It's okay.
Tinder is 80% men or something insane like that.
So, haha.
Haha.
Make a Tinder.
No,
You get it's 80%.
You don't have a Tinder in current year?
I don't have a Tinder. Is that something I have to get?
Yes. It's make her insecure. Yes. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Literally everyone has a Tinder
Everyone
at this
has
point.
even I have a Tinder.
I
Yeah,
don't
I have a
wanna
Tinder.
hook up with random
Yeah,
ass
Catherine
people.
has
You
a Tinder
you can
at
meet a
this
guy
point.
and
It
talk
makes
to him
me
for a
sad.
while before you go up, and you know that, right? Also, you don't have to hook up with him. You can make him take him a date.
Yeah, just use him for his
What are
money.
you putting your pinky out for?
The
Classy.
British supremacy.
It's just class.
Hello.
You do it with
That's how I
everything.
drink.
Oh wait, okay? Can I go full autism on you guys?
No.
You know why the pinky thing's a thing?
Why?
Actually.
I do it too, but why?
It's from the Victorian era for spice, because like think about how much it took to get like spice all the way from India to like a dinner table. So when you're like picking up sugar or something, you typically use your thumb and your pinky finger, and it was considered rude to wet your pinky finger beforehand. The condensation from
makes
a
sense.
glass
So we get more.
would help you get more. So that's why you would drink like this to show that you're not gonna like try to pinch more spice off of a spice bowl.
That makes sense, actually.
It's really cool. The weird customs we took from Victorian times, like splitting hairs, that comes from wig maintenance.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, Dave. I drink like a retard anyway.
Tuberculosis comes from the little baby children going down the chimneys.
What?
Go down
What?
the chimney. No, I am dying of tuberculosis. Die.
It does
I am
happen.
dying from tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis is scary.
By the chimney swing.
Okay, so let's rank women by nationality from worst to best.
A worst to best.
By nationality.
Number 1, Italian.
Worst,
Number one,
French.
Yeah, French is probably
The
the
worst.
worst. Followed by
Yep.
What was it about?
Women from nationality rank worst to best. French worst.
German.
German. They're pretty down.
German are
I
pretty
will
because
say.
they will cheat on you.
And honestly, by extension, Austrian.
Romanian.
You shut your whore
See,
mouth.
Romanian, they're at least cheap. You know what you're getting.
Romanians are cheap. You pay like $10 for some puss.
Wait,
Is that not true?
What?
It's
Hang
Romanian.
on, what was the question? I think I might have missed a part.
What?
I don't know what.
No, not all
why
of them.
would
Not
you-
all of them.
No,
Those are different
no,
people,
no,
Sydney.
No. There's this Romanian man that he's 40 years old and he hits on me at work.
Yeah, but he's a man. He's not a woman.
Yeah, but he's
As far as we know.
strange.
He's Roman.
He knows you're of
He's like
age.
He's
a
not a
contractor.
Romanian.
He's like, oh, what's your sign? And I'm like,
Oh, God. Oh, I need
What
to.
is your sign?
Wait, hold on.
Cancer.
Oh, I knew
Okay.
it.
Are you a Cancer?
Okay.
Wait,
How did you know?
I think we're
You
too
seem
drunk.
like a Cancer. You
Zach,
seem emotional. Okay,
Zach-
what's your moon
Zach-
sign?
Zach, the podcast has been going on for 2 hours. I think we're too drunk to progress
I think it's
anymore.
Gemini.
We're talking about signs. Your moon sign's Gemini.
I don't know. How do you find that out?
Are you serious? You don't know your moon
I
sign?
don't know.
What's your Mercury? What's your Venus?
Okay.
Do you not know this?
know.
Do you not know?
Okay, guys, we need
no
to
way
sign
you
off.
know about
We need to
this.
sign off.
I do. Right hand to God.
Guys, we need to sign off. It's been 2 hours.
Fair enough.
Goodbye,
This has been Dave signing off.
everybody.
This has been Dave's co-host.
It's
Dave
cold as fuck
signing
outside. Everybody dress warm. That's the weather for this week. Ooh.
Catherine,
Bye.
Bye.
Craig.
Hey, yo, where Krang at?
I got a burger for crying.